Hey, it's Roleplaying Bubble Radio. We're playing Eclipse Phase. This is a one-shot called Outside Context Problem. This is...
What?
The Outside Context Problem. Ian Banks came up with the idea in one of the culture novels.
Okay.
You can Google it.
Just might.
It is a gatecrashing mission. This is connected to Duality, but this is a one-shot, so I'm not sure if this will connect to the main campaign or not.
So Tom's going to screw the main campaign over, is what I'm hearing.
Maybe. You do have a
Call
track
it
record.
like you see a Darcy Bell.
Yeah. Iron Banded Box.
I'll give you guys 2-1.
No.
Yeah.
I did do that.
Pass.
You did do that.
I know a sucker
Anyways,
that when I see
What's
one.
free fall based on?
the what?
What's free fall based on?
Ref.
Ray. Anyways, I thought your guy was on. What are you doing? Are you just rewriting
He
something?
didn't add the morph in.
Ah, okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Anyways, so here's the setup. Gerard is now a proxy in
What is my
Firewall.
proxy name?
You pick it. Proxy Cowboy? I don't know. Do you want-
Proxy.
Too on the nose.
It's too much.
Proxy Maverick?
Rooster.
Proxy Gunslinger.
Cogburn.
Yeah. Proxy Cogburn.
Okay, right,
Cogburn.
sure. Proxy Cogburn. Because why
I
not?
do have the old Earth history, so yeah.
Cogburn. Stationed on Minerva 4,
Maverick.
which is a
Maverick.
exoplanet, which is currently the site of the proxy war between the Autonomists and the Hypercorps. Because Minerva 4 being, first the Hypercorps found it and settled it, but then the Autonomists found a gate that also connected Minerva 4. They're like, hey, they're exploiting those Hypercorp colonists, those indentures. Let's go help them. And one thing led to another, and soon, colonists, start shooting. Plus, another gate was found on the moon of the planet that the Extropians have taken over. So, it's just a big clusterfuck. But the thing is, for Gerard, he has access to a gate that he can basically, do whatever he wants with it. Because Firewall is pretty influential in autonomous circles. And...
Damn it, Ross. I just Googled the outside context problem.
yeah. It's going to be fun.
For you, what about for the rest of us?
Yeah, that's why we're screwed.
Yeah.
The greater good.
So, the team, you are all Firewall agents working under Proxy Cogburn. Now, the thing, of course, none of you know, or maybe some of you know, depending if Jason trusts you enough to tell you, is that he has his own sort of extracurricular activities in mind. Gerard thought the whole thing behind No Evil, which was taking the solemn bacteria that destroyed metals and plastic and releasing it on Earth to cleanse it of the Titan remnants, was a great idea. And so he's been trying to find a way to get back to Solemn so he can smuggle that shit back to Earth. Picking up
you do.
where Manjapa left off. And he's been spending the last 5 years working towards that. And so he's gotten a lead recently, and that because there's the gate on Minerva 4 they found out that it opens up to Wormwood, which is a known exoplanet that normally connected to the Pandora Gate, the original Pandora Gate that is controlled by Gatekeeper Corporation. Gatekeeper being the microcorp controlled by the Titanian Commonwealth, sort of a meeting ground between the Hypercorps and the Autonomists. So. Wormwood is a giant asteroid.
So I'm the company guy.
Well, you have a cover. So the Wormwood is a giant asteroid that has been hollowed out by millions and millions of kilometers worth of tunnels. And there are these little light sources that are fueled by this radioactive material that will let them light up for another 11 million years. But other than that, there's no technology that they've been able to find. And even though this is 5 years after, let's just say this has been found recently, so they haven't found a way out of the asteroid yet. So they don't know anything else about the solar system. Well, they have some idea that it's orbiting a gas giant, and that the people who built this must have been used to a white dwarf star because there's an atmosphere not breathable by humans. There's also 0.2 gravity, 0.2 G's. So you'll be using not free fall, but free running for the most part. Anyways.
Oh, good.
But the Gatekeeper Corporation, because they're the Titanian Commonwealth, they're dirty socialists, They don't want just the people with money controlling gate access, so they institute a lottery system to let random poor schlubs go through the gates and have adventures and try and make their name. So because of Firewall's influence, you guys are being going undercover as lotto winners to go to Wormwood as an XP media production to have. You're all given go cycles, which are in the gatecrashing book, which are basically motorcycles that have makers and other stuff, so you can survive off of it for months at a time. But you're going to have a race in the tunnels of Wormwood. That's your cover as an XP media team, because you figure as poor people you can make a lot of money doing that. But what you're really going to do is there's a Firewall analyst stationed full time in Wormwood, and this guy is in charge of the bot mapping network, because there's tens of millions of miles or kilometers of tunnels. They just build a fleet of robots to map all that shit. And because Firewall is in charge of the data for that, they're able to cover up any sort of really weird shit, and then they can send a Firewall team to investigate it before it's released to the public. So the mapping bots discovered a covert team of people performing their own work to dig a tunnel out of the asteroid near the edge of the known thing, about 290 kilometers away from the gate. The asteroid is 670 kilometers in diameter, so 290 kilometers is, near the edge.
Chunk of the circumference.
Yeah. So this team of 4 people were digging the tunnels out. The cultists quickly shot the bot, but managed to get a signal out, so Firewall found out about it. It took the Firewall agent, sent a covert bot, something with chameleon cloak and blah, 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 sneak up on them and check on them, but it took 2 weeks to get there. By then, they were gone. But there was an airlock in place. The cultists had, there's also suspicion that there's another network of tunnels not connected to the main network of tunnels. So you're not sure if this will lead out of the asteroid or into another network of tunnels. A week later, after that, unusual seismic activity was picked up by sensors 20 kilometers away from the airlock, and then and what has really picked up Gerard's interest. Normally, Gerard would delegate this shit and just send some dedicated agents, red shirts, off to investigate that, but another bot disintegrated 40 kilometers away from the airlock, which sound to Gerard, a lot like what the Solemn virus does. So if there's something that dissolves technology, hey, you went in on that. So you want to investigate that. So you're at Minerva 4 right now. You'll be gated in there, and when you're in Wormwood, you will say, yes, we came from the Pandora Gate, and we are lotto winners, and we're going to raise our go cycles in the tunnels and make an XP media and then come back. And we're normal. But in Minerva 4, of course, no one's going to really inspect your goods because, the people who are stationed in Wormwood are basically scientists and researchers for the most part. They're not really going to give a shit. There's not much in the way of security because it's so far been a tunnel network, which is really weird, but not even in the top 10 of weird shit that's been found in the exoplanets. So
just mildly unsettling.
Yeah.
Not even mildly.
Yeah.
It's just tunnels.
Yeah,
Who hasn't seen tunnels?
Only one guy has mysteriously disappeared.
That's miraculous by Eclipse-based standards.
By gatecrashing standards, it's really good. You could almost get insurance for it, but again, it's gatecrashing, so you really can't. So, what are you showing them, Jason? Okay, fine. Don't even.
Oh, it's totally updated.
All right.
It's the Raven.
All right, fair enough. Cool. So, you are all being briefed. Gerard has just briefed you basically what I just said to you, except probably you didn't mention the whole thing about the solemn shit, because that's up to you whether these guys are co-conspirators or just patsies for your schemes and machinations. You can have...
if it worked for Manjapa, it'll work for me.
Yeah, it didn't work for Manjapa because you killed his ass.
We killed him in his face.
Well, actually, he killed himself, but, semantics.
We just ensured that he was not coming back.
Yeah. He ensured that he was not coming back.
Yeah, he did.
So, unless there's a brain damage fork somewhere out there.
Damn it,
I am the chopper.
Yeah.
No, that would be damn it, Caleb.
Yeah.
No.
So, in Minerva 4, I'll say you as Proxy have access. You can allocate 50,000 credits worth of resources to this. If you want it, you all already have go cycles and as many spare morphs as you want, which will activate as soon as your morph dies. So you will, if your morph blows up, you will be put in a little spare bot immediately. And I will say you could have 2 standard synth morphs as larger backup morphs that you could place on the go cycle. So you could get more backup morphs if you want. And backup cortical stacks are free, so you could just have a backup for yourself. I'm just saying, this is a gatecrashing mission. And yeah. So, you guys
backup kill bots? Just asking.
A Reaper Morph? Reaper Morphs are 100,000 credits. You cannot afford one of those. Damn. You can't get a standard Synth Morph. Well, you already have 2 Synth Morphs. You all have Go Cycles. And Synth Morph is just basic robot dude. But if your character, your Morph is destroyed, but your cortical stack is intact, you can be put up in a new character pretty quickly. And I'll, kind of hand wave all the continuity and shit like that, so your character isn't just psychically dead from all the trauma of dying because
Thank you, Ross.
Yeah, I'll give you some leeway in that if that happens. So I'll just make it 1 will times 3 check instead of doing 3 separate checks. Unless you have do any of you have that? What is that trait that lets you adapt to new morphs really quickly?
Adaptability.
Do any of you have adaptability? No. Yeah, so...
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm just brave.
Yeah. Good. So, do you guys have any questions? There is a...
How did I meet these guys? How did I...
Actually,
yeah, why don't we go around and introduce your characters? Aaron?
Hey, this is Aaron, and I am playing another Cyrock. So,
God damn it.
Weird.
this is although this one is actually brought in after the entire instance, and they were starting to be burned out. But Firewall did want to cloister a couple for specific research.
They forced the shit out of Cyrox, I imagine.
Yeah, and this one actually does have gatecrashing experience, and precipitating the reason why he is in a Zhufu.
Zhufu, yep. Big.
What's his specialty? As opposed to the previous...
Yes, yeah, fighter, a scientist, what is it?
We've had combat Cyrock, we've had...
Is he a protector of
Hacking
children?
Cyrock.
Hacking Cyrock.
Freefall Cyrock.
We've also had...
There's a lot of
Social
Cyrock. So what, social Cyrock.
We have had Social Cyrock right now. This is more Explorer Cyrock that's kind of becoming jack of all trades. So primarily salvage and that's in
Have you
analysis.
played a non-Cyrock character in Eclipse Phase before?
I don't believe
What's he
yes.
playing currently in Duality?
All right,
I
Jason.
don't think so.
Are you playing Cyrock in Duality, the social Cyrock?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
playing
it's
the social.
Simon. It's one that was hiding.
Yeah.
I'm playing Gerard Hume again.
Yeah.
This time I'm in a Fury Morph. I've got boobies.
Well, there are male Fury Morphs, but if you want to be
I've got boobies.
all right, Fem Gerard,
Classy.
Are
Fem
you
Proxy
sure you want to
Cogburn.
go for Rooster Cogburn as your proxy name?
Or
And not
him.
Calamity Jane.
I would think Calamity Jane is probably right up your alley.
He's Proxy. He can call him whatever. I don't even care.
Proxy Heisenberg.
I don't know, let's keep thinking.
There's only one other firewall
Cogburn for
agent on. There's only one firewall agent on Wormwood, so you don't have much in the way of help. You have the analyst.
I was thinking like Proxy Eastwood being a that would be fun.
So,
Oh, that fits.
Man with no
is it Cogburn or Eastwood? Is it
Cogburn?
Cogburn?
What do we think?
All right.
Cogburn.
Cogburn?
All right, it's Cogburn. All right, David.
I'm going to be playing Spambot.
And Spambop is based on the direct action mercenary pre-gen from Sunward, just for those of you who care about the stats and blah. Anyways. But yeah.
And, basically take one of those griefer morphs that is just spouts spam and upgrade it a little bit. I was
A little bit.
a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. I was a capture... or I can't even talk tonight. Property of criminals, and one of their members got killed, and it was holy shit, Bob's dead. We need another meat shield. Quick, grab that thing and put some stuff in there. So, a couple of aftermarket extras.
Type R
anytime that I,
stickers.
yeah, I've got a nice flashy one right here.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking that I'm going to go for all of my dialogue as different types of Eclipse phase spam.
All right, I can dig it. Talk like you're in an infomercial. So, Bill.
Yeah, I'm Bill.
The Nano Sham Wow.
I'm playing our Titanian Microcorp company man, Titanian Explorer Anders Sandberg.
The pre-gen from the main book. But yes. And finally, Tom.
I am playing Silent Depths, a octomorph member of the Hidden Concern.
Okay.
Who's working for, what was the name again?
Necton Picard.
Necton Picard, otherwise Preston.
Yeah.
And he's being sent along because, basically Preston told him, do whatever this man says.
All right.
Which is good, because I normally can't stand humans, but I have to obey you.
Yeah. You are all assembled in Minerva 4.
Olympian.
Oh, okay.
In front of the gate. You can all make your will times 3 check to jump through the gate. Because those are totes. Ugh.
Made it.
Okay.
Fail. I'm off to a good start.
Will times 3, you said?
Yeah, it's just
David-
3 stress.
David-
It's a bad jump.
Okay.
Oh, here.
Well, if you fail.
Yeah, that's what I failed.
All right,
so.
yeah, 3. 3 lucidity. It's a bad one that shifts. You think you see something as you walk through, something that moves. That's not
Blah, blah, blah,
yeah.
event horizon, blah, blah, blah.
Yes.
Hi, Sam Neill.
I actually do really well. I forgot high is
Want to chat with live soffits in your area?
Those of you in biomorphs, you need to be wearing a suit at all times.
I have an armored backsuit.
That's good because the atmosphere is
Gerard
not breathable.
never takes his suit
It is
off.
a thin methane.
By the way, if someone didn't bring one, I also have a 2-man tent with which is fully sealed with oxygen.
That's good.
And I have
really annoying
two long-burning oxygen.
Yeah, before you left, was there anything else you wanted to get a requisition from Firewall?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I'll say that. You have,
Anything?
Oh,
I have no idea.
I'm assuming that I've
Guardian
got
Swarm?
enough insurance.
Do we all have? Does anybody have a Guardian Swarm?
I have scouts, so.
Guardian Swarm would probably be a good idea then.
Okay. All right, Guardian Swarm. You can get a Guardian Swarm.
Okay.
I
One.
have to get that.
Yeah, so
And
write
like
that down,
the
somebody.
Detector thing.
Nano detectors. You can all get nano detectors. That's pretty
Yeah,
cheap.
I forgot to put that on my sheet.
That's just a little gadget that detects nanos, machines. Pretty
Banana
obvious.
is clicking.
Yeah.
Everybody's
anything
got
else?
TagNet, right?
Yes.
You all have TagNet. That's free. You can all TagNet the shit out of each other. Although if you're more...
Wait, even the spam bot?
Yes. Your Muse can filter that, though.
Billy West, here
like
for Titan
Gmail.
be gone.
Yeah. Of course, it's going to be hard for the time. Sometimes, like, message. Oh, the spam bot has said you're about to be ambushed, but I assume that was spam. No, like.
Actually, that's
I'm
the
guessing
AR
that they
illusion that'll
probably
pop
have
on somebody.
the filters and
Yeah.
well, I mean not filters, but the translation software. They understand which spam means what.
Yeah, hopefully. So, all right. So you all show up there in Wormwood 4.
Okay, all right. Hey, Dave, you're right. Are you,
Cycles.
did you have any commercials for joining up with these cybernetic optimized organic knights
I'm
of
not sure if I
science?
can actually
Yes,
get on
you're
one,
not
considering.
We have like a trike.
So yes, the Go Cycle is a motorcycle. It
On
can
wheel,
carry
actually.
2 people, although you can each have one. It customizes to fit
Put you in the
any kind of
sidecar.
morph. So even a death ball
Not
like the
flex
Reaper
ball,
morph
though.
can fit in it. I assume the backup synth morphs and the spares are kept in the main thing. You have a lot of cargo space for it. It can go on average 40 kilometers an hour, although you can't go faster, especially if you remove some of your equipment. And it'll last for months in terms of supplies.
Mine's designed like a horse. Is it going to the cow?
No, it is a motorcycle. They cannot. That's
I can't
not.
have like the Brave Star like cyber horse thing.
No, it can have. The front end can look like a horse. It cannot have legs.
All right.
It has to have wheels. All right, it has to have wheels.
Just go for Harley Davidson.
Yes, there you go.
That's true.
You could have You could
They
have,
do
you have
have
pirated
a model
Harley
called the
Davidson
Iron
brand
Horse.
Go
So
Cycle.
yes.
So the analyst there is a sort of small woman, and she calls herself Emily. She says she gives you the technical data showing and a map of the known tunnel networks, which includes the firewall only known data. She says it would take you about 6 hours on your Go cycles to get there if you go at average speeds, i.e. using the autopilot software to go, not making pilot ground craft checks.
Average speeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Then you go ahead.
Do you have pilot ground craft?
I do, actually.
Okay, well, you can risk that. You can totally risk that if you want to, and get there faster.
Don't continue to get crashing above me.
It's in the gear section if you want to look at the
Follow
data
back
on
to
it.
the
She says she recommends that you do not talk to the other gatecrashers because they might see through your ruse as lotto winners. Lotto winners tend to be rubes who do not carry weapons and are not in Reaper morphs and other things. So
who's in a Reaper morph?
he is. He's in a Deathbot.
Lovely.
Yes.
And mine's concealed.
What morph? Oh yeah, Zuffa would actually work. That's a gatecrashing kind of morph. So,
Sure. But my plasma cutter's concealed on an articulated mount. So
yeah, you take up all of your go cycle. You don't have any cargo space because your thing is.
I was about to say I was going to see if I was.
It can carry 2 people, so I assume one large robot morph can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do not taunt Happy.
And it's like.
Happy fun. Maybe the glowing.
But if you have any questions for Emily, she's happy to try and answer them. She, can give you the briefing information on Wormwood. It is 4 degrees Celsius at all times. It is, it is cold. It is. There's a
Tell
thin
me what I
atmosphere.
need to know. I mean,
I don't know. I don't want to go out myself because I'm an analyst, not a field agent. I mean,
I see. Preston sensors.
I've tripled the number of sensors and
start
I've
exposition.
I started fabricating a lot of defensive systems in case I don't know. Because those 4 people haven't come back. I don't know who they were. I haven't been able to find their records here. They changed their appearances after they went out. I mean, there's too many people to keep track of.
They were player characters.
Yes.
Open beta of Spreadsheet Simulator.
So
9.
Firewall, your
Free to
first
play.
priority is find out who those people were, what they were doing. The secondary objective is to determine if there's any X threats, and then eliminate them. And make sure someone survives to get back to Firewall.
Right. And my specific.
And your personal mission is to get that soundbite.
Yep.
That's up to you how you're going to do that. Because the firewall mandate certainly wouldn't include bringing anything like that back in. Everyone in firewall protocol would be like, if you had something like that, would be to take it to a quarantine zone for further study, not to smuggle it to Earth. That would not be the thing.
Well, it's Titan.
Well, your goal is to get it to Earth.
Right.
But yeah.
Well, Earth's a nice place.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I assume you all set off? Or where are you going to go? There are 3 waypoints on your map. One is the airlock. One is the approximate location where the seismic activity was picked up. And then the other was the disintegrated bot, which is 40 kilometers away. So, imagine that's the airlock is, they're all about equidistant from you. It's like the way. Okay,
activity?
let me just say the airlock's here. The other thing is, or the seismic activity is here, and then the disintegrated bot's over here. So, but you're right here, so it would probably about the same either way. But the airlock seems to be the most important. So,
would be the airlock.
You can't go there. They have plot.
yeah.
Airlock.
Seismic activity.
I raise a tentacle for airlock.
Okay. All right. So you all head off. If you're going to use the autopilot, you don't have to make it. The ground is rough, and the wheels of the Go Cycle grip to it very carefully. It's actually, Go Cycle can be enclosed, so you don't have to. You can take your suit off if you want to while you're in there, because you have about 6 hours of travel time. Winding through the tunnels, but you're going on and on into the ever gloomy. There's no night, there's no day. It's all just this gloomy light, kind of like
It's like all my legs folding on each other so I can actually get in. So.
The cycle shifts to accommodate you.
Okay.
It was slightly modified so it would accommodate your bulk.
Oh god, I'd love to see what mine's like.
I'm gonna.
Well, I mean, again, it can fit 2 people.
I know. So, I know.
have
I'm
my
just like,
views.
Yeah,
Tell
you're
me a
probably
story.
splayed everywhere. Yeah.
Tell me a bedtime story.
Yeah.
try to keep the wind resistance down. I don't want to go flapping in the wind here.
Yes. So you
In his teeth. And would entertain you.
Oh my god, Paraguay news.
all right. Everyone, give me a perception check as you're traveling.
Paraguay news.
Bear guy news. Oh my gosh.
Worst idea.
Make.
I
Also
failed.
make.
Okay.
Made it
Even
to
with
the second
advanced
page.
sensors, I failed like crazy.
Hang on. I make.
Okay. You
These
don't
are
notice.
I got dice. These are some guys.
You don't notice anything unusual as you travel. Those of you who make it. Those of you who don't. The place.
Terrible, horrible things.
No. It's just you see how easy it would be to get lost here, even though you have all these mini maps on there. There's just There's so many tunnels.
I think I saw that in a movie.
Yeah,
you
I turn on track beasts.
Yeah. So you continue on your way.
How could they have gotten lost when they had a complete 3D map of the entire place and they were in constant communication with the ship?
You do find out though that the walls of this tunnel will block radio communications. In fact, you lose contact with the compound by the gate fairly quickly. So you have 20 kilometers if you have line of sight. Within one. If you turn a wall, you only have like 100 meters. You can only do that through a direct wall. So if that. So it's there are breadcrumbs. Those who make a perception check can pick up the breadcrumbs that have been left, little sensors left by the mapping bots that remind
Snoozing away.
Yes, snoozing away.
I'm going to alert everybody else about that. It does your long distance carrier drop your calls? Switch today.
All right, fair enough.
Quantum entangler's not working?
Yeah, do any of you have an emergency firecaster, by the way?
Oh, shit, no.
All right. Just curious.
It was way too early to be asking that.
I just want to know as a reference.
Well, I do have a portable QE com.
We use some of the 50 credit to get one.
Who's getting it then?
Obviously, Jason, since he's
All right.
he's not going to.
All right. So Jason has an emergency firecaster.
Do you think Gerard's going to risk his gas to save a Cyrock?
The thing is, Jason, the emergency. You are so far away. You do not know if your emergency firecaster will get back to Titan. It will get back to the Wormwood compound, though. It's in the very bottom back. Yeah, I forgot to throw out Tom's pie.
Holy shit, these are huge.
Yeah, they're 16 ounces.
Did you want yours?
Sure.
Yeah, let's drink all this.
Surge! Everybody else?
All right.
It's delicious.
They've already had some.
Yeah, I'm surged out.
Yeah. I want Strader. I want to give one to Strader as soon as we get back. So placate him.
Here, leave me alone.
Yes, basically.
Thoughts.
Yes. Merry Christmas. So you get to, but 6 hours later, it is a smooth ride for the most part. There's just the eeriness of being in a remote exoplanet with an unknown threat. That paranoia. Other than that, it's fine. You have
Wow.
Yeah, you guys listen to podcasts or easy listening music or whatever else you do in your downtime. Yeah, exactly.
I'm having bedtime stories told to me.
Yeah.
The Voldy.
The hikers
Of course.
were attacked in their sleep by the men with a hook hand.
So you get to the site of the seismic activity.
A lot nicer?
So you get to the site of the seismic activity, and you can see it seems to you're at the exact point of the waypoint.
She was like the first muse.
But it just seems like a normal tunnel. Do any of you guys can make? Maybe you have enhanced visual senses or anything?
I do.
All right, those of you with advanced visual senses can make a perception check at a minus 20.
Wait, is it visual?
Yes, visual.
I get a plus 20 to that.
Yep.
Wait.
Good to go.
Yes.
So it's minus 20.
If you have the enhanced.
Yeah, well, you can't make it without the enhanced visual.
Okay.
I made it 30 out of 40.
Okay.
I make it.
10 out of 45.
All right, those of you who look
Or 10 out
down,
of
you can see the tunnel bends at a slight angle, but at the absolute maximum distance that you can see from here, about 500 meters away in gloomy darkness, or gloomy light. Again, there's just these little disc-shaped objects embedded in the walls that emit light. But you do see that the tunnel dead ends 500 meters away. So
did it look like it was a cave-in, or
smooth wall? You can make an interfacing check to check your mapping data.
okay? Of course. I have
96.
I have interfacing of 80.
You don't know. Spend that moxie.
You could spend a moxie.
Spend moxie.
I'll reverse it.
Yeah,
So I have 30.
spend those moxie. Spend them.
Oh, that's music to Ross's ears.
Yes. All right. So
I have
with
80
it,
in interfacing, so
yeah,
that's how I flipped
yeah.
it. So.
So that becomes 69. All right. Maturity. You actually pull up the relevant mapping data, and you see 6 months ago, that wall did not exist, according to the mapping networks. But it is a smooth. Well, I mean, from here it looks like a smooth wall.
So, but we only have the dim
Do
lights.
you want to know
You'd
more?
have to. You'd have to drive up to it. It's like 500 meters away from where your waypoint is.
So,
Who wants to go?
Does
drive
anybody
up first?
have any other technical skills they want to use to figure out what the fuck's going on?
Hardware industrial?
Sorry,
Yes,
not Gerard.
I would be perfect.
yep, I have that too. So,
Yeah.
I almost played the Golden Dwarf.
No.
All right.
yes, 14. I did.
All right. You realize the waypoint sensors. This waypoint is set at this exact point, but the seismic activity could have been anywhere within like half a kilometer or more. Just given those sensor bots were moving around, and it's
Trying to get that explosive mic.
there's a degree of error, of a margin of error that is pretty generous when dealing with projects of this kind of size. So the seismic activity could have all the way been actually within right where that wall is, or maybe 500 meters the other way, or 500 meters to the left, or 500 meters to the right.
It's odd just because nothing should. It just looks like a stone slab from that. Although,
Yeah, unless you go. Well, you're 500 meters away from it, so you don't know.
Is that all the clue in this scene, or could I maybe
You haven't gone
extract
to the
something
wall.
else with profession surveying?
If you from here you can't. You can't. Yeah, but if you go,
It's half a click.
yeah.
Okay.
You pop in, jump on your go cycle, and head on.
Yeah.
up.
actually, profession terraforming would that also give anything off this
Not
one?
really.
Okay.
That's more like atmospherics and stuff like that. This
I got
is
your
this is an
back.
artificial structure. It has some kind of.
disquieted by that.
Well, you can give me a terraforming check if you want.
Should be.
Xenoarchaeology.
Oh, terraforming shot?
You can.
Oh. I do have that.
No,
On
85.
my new things.
Ooh.
Damn, I missed 4. 4.
All right.
So yeah, surveying.
All right. You get up to it. All right. Go ahead and check.
Crit.
Okay.
1 under.
You scan it. I assume you have specs or like T-rays and all that bullshit.
Sure.
If you have a full helmet, you
yes.
can-
Sorry,
I do. I'm a full package. I have T-rays. I have everything. So
Direction.
If you get the full
I
helmet.
have radiation sense. I have radar. I have lidar.
Not even know.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got lidar and radar.
Okay.
At least.
You see that
I would've got the
this
Okay.
section of wall is 20 meters thick, but then it goes back into the tunnel, which connects up with the 6-month-old mapping data that Aaron pulled up. So for some reason, a 20-meter wall just kind of appeared.
Slid.
But you don't know exactly. Not a slid, like was formed. Like you're not sure exactly what kind of technology would be able to do this. But given the uniformity, of this Wormwood in general, this is advanced engineering technology that you're not familiar with. But this would indicate that it is still active. Whether that's an automated system that's just malfunctioned or triggered for some reason, or something else, you don't know. Perhaps those guys who went into the tunnel hit a button that they shouldn't have.
Xenoarchaeology.
There's not yet.
Okay.
It's just a wall. There's no.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So this. So you figure that out. It indicates that these whatever. This is obviously not a natural thing. It is perfectly smooth. Whatever. It's in. If you just come here and you didn't have any mapping data, you'd assume this has always been here for millions of years. That's how advanced this technology is. But it does indicate that this is not like the structural collapse. This isn't the rock getting hit or like being blown up or anything like that. This was purposely done.
Seems like it just
Despite
formed
my
there.
rage, I am still just a rat in the cage. Quoth the Raven reads old Earth lyrics as poetry. Click here now.
You love them as a pilot. Now Vicar reads the crates. So that's what you figure out from that. But that's all you seem to be able to. I mean, other
I
than that,
had your
Sparrow.
back. Sorry.
Yeah.
Important things happen.
Yeah. So what do you guys do now?
Remind me to show you that. I draw a Poe out.
I am. That's going to be awesome.
Well, we probably should check the other two areas. Although I'm somewhat wary about the fact of going someplace where a synthmorph just disintegrated.
I want to do the
Fair enough.
activity.
The what?
That's where we
Oh,
are.
we are.
Oh, I thought you guys.
That was the.
It was like a 500-meter.
You're the boss.
It's right next to the.
I'm sorry. I'm confused. I thought that's what.
It's a follow-up of the same thing.
Okay.
So.
Let's do the
So the seismic activity was the wall being placed or formed or
Okay.
whatever the fuck it happened. So.
And it looked like it was thousands of years or whatever. Yeah.
Well, no, it happened within the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Probably when the seismic activity. So approximately.
It's all one piece. I mean, basically, it looks like they grew it here.
Although I'm wondering if with your survey, if we can actually get any kind of compositional data on
It's
what's
rock, Jim.
Yeah, it's solid. You've taken samples before the Wormwood. With a critical, there's nothing inconsistent about it.
Just rock. So
It's the same material as the rest of the asteroid.
Yeah, it is. I hold forth on geology now.
Yeah.
okay.
It is unusually smooth, like there's no and full, like there's no air bubbles or anything in it. So that is unusual. I mean, there's no. It's. No, you got a critical. You get this. Maybe they have some way of like changing the density of it and like making it something more liquid and then freezing it in place. Something like that. The sky's the limit.
Environment.
Yeah.
Strata terraforming.
Yeah.
Change your world.
Perhaps they used boiling hot magma.
Yeah.
I will end you.
That seems about all data you can find out at this point.
We could have sharks with actual laser.
So you can go to the airlock or the disintegrated bot.
The airlock. Let's do the airlock.
Okay.
Airlock, because,
Agreed.
It's also closer now, so.
All right, yes.
Or those who are in biomorphs.
20 kilometers away, so it takes you about 15 minutes to get there. Or actually about half an hour. Sorry, your average speed is
40 miles an hour. Yeah.
40 kilometers. Yeah, kilometers.
Yeah, whatever.
Go cycles can go faster, but if you go faster, you have to make bio and ground craft checks.
Let's save that for when we're running away from shit.
Why would you assume that you... I can't.
I learned it from you, Ross. I learned it from watching you.
All right.
I learned
All right.
it from Caleb's multiple, many death traps.
You see an airlock in the rock. You can be hardware industrial checks or perception checks. Hardware industrial is better.
Hardware, yes, that's on hardware industrial.
Damn. Close to a crit.
Okay, hardware industrial. That is a standard template airlock made from different pieces. Autonomous template. You recognize it. It's just like the IKEA of airlocks.
So Urluk.
Yes. It is the open source version.
Airlock needs.
It's not. It's the generic IKEA of airlocks, like the knockoff IKEA of airlocks. So
freeze dried meatballs.
Perception checks, you can tell.
Just space IKEA still serve space meatballs?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's what I look for.
Well, they're cyber meatballs.
It's a titanium microcorp.
Yeah, exactly.
Nano meatballs.
Yeah. There's Neo meatballs.
Neo meatballs. Nano lingonberries.
So you, those of you who make perception checks, you can see plasma cuts along the side. It looks like they just brute force use plasma torches to just melt through the rock. And with T-ray, and also with T-rays, you can see that it opens up into a space. There's a hollow space with artificial-looking structures in it.
Is the atmosphere still active in there?
It's the same atmosphere. Well, you don't know. You can't. You haven't opened the airlock. There's a standard keypad there that is locked. You have to make an infosec check or brute force it.
That's all you know.
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna stand back. Done.
I am a gun.
19 out of 80. It's
All right. It's a simple thing to hack it open. So,
beep.
Well, the password was.
All right. Do you open it?
So,
We got you covered.
Opening and hold on to something just in case there's vacuum.
No, there's not a vacuum. It is the same atmosphere as the rest of Wormwood. It does not open up into space. It opens up into a
Magma.
not a tunnel, but a chamber of sorts. It looks like sort of a corridor, but there are these. Well, who's going in? You can't make out too much in there. It's got the same kind of light as the rest of it.
I think our metal gun turret should go in first.
Do you want to know more?
All right, David.
Click here for more.
So you go in. Give me a perception check.
Yes.
Okay. You see, it goes to the corridor itself. Has the first thing it looks like a standard sort of tunnel of Wormwood, but there are structures built into the walls along it that look like made out of some sort of metal or polymer. Machines. They're like geometric shapes. And they have lights on. But other than that, they look very abstract. It's not like technology you've seen before.
Xenoarchaeology?
But that's what you see. Well, you haven't gotten in there yet. That's what David sees. Everyone,
I'm seeing it on TACnet.
Oh yeah, okay. You can make an archaeology check.
Yes.
That could very well be machines of some sort. It's the alien machines. Certainly not transhuman.
Hey. They're alien. Those are probably alien machines. You may not want to touch them.
So you.
Glad we brought him along.
Yeah. But that's all you see. The tunnel does go off. There's a drop where it seems to go off.
I'll move him
into the distance, like a elevator shaft or something like that. But it just drops down for a ways.
What's your infiltration?
Nada.
Mine's 80.
Scanning the. Scanning that.
85.
So to figure out what's going on, you can make skill checks. You investigation or xenoarchaeology.
We already did that.
Well, that was to look at the machines and yes, those are not transhumans. They look like machines and not wall. You figure out that they're not just like furnishings. That's all you've been able
to
do.
Hardware industrial to see if we can discern what these machines do.
Negative 50%.
Yeah, it's in.
Okay.
So I'm going to get closer. I'm going to examine them closer, though.
Okay.
Or
Do
interesting.
you have specs or nanovision or anything like that?
I have all the things.
As do I.
I do not.
I mean,
Or actually, interest gatecrashing to see if there's
Anybody with enhanced vision, especially nanovision, can make an investigation check or perception check at normal to just look around to see if there's any tiny things of
I have
interest.
advanced.
I made
vision.
investigation.
Okay.
and I have enhanced vision too,
created
so,
on a-
which I have 360.
All right.
So
22.
There is one machine that looks like it has organic compounds on it, like carbon and things of that nature. Does anybody have any medical or biology skills?
Botany, that's it.
You can give me a botany check. What?
Academics, anatomy.
Anatomy, that would work.
Ooh. No, damn.
29 out of 45.
Okay, you identify carbon compounds that would be consistent with carbon-based life. So there are, and it's recent. Like this is something that has happened that they haven't petrified or anything like that. This is something that has not died off yet.
Any chance on something more specific from astrozoology?
You have astrozoology? Yeah, you can do that.
There you go. Oh.
Fuck it. Moxie.
Okay.
19. Very make.
You actually identify several of them. Amniotic fluids, that kind of thing. You actually realize some of these would be consistent with, actually, there are theories that alien species might have developed similar technology to healing bats. If they're carbon-based life, then maybe this might perhaps be this one machine out of the three might be something related to a cloning or a healing bat.
Any markings?
Yeah, there are plenty of alien markings.
I have xenolinguistics.
All right, negative 50%.
All right, that's I can make it if I make it at 10.
All right.
Holy shit! If I don't roll as 9 out of 10.
All right, you roll that right in front of me. I'm serious, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn.
All
I
right,
had a 12, but that's not gonna...
this will take you some time, but you can analyze it based on the. So this will take you a couple hours.
I'll get my space notebook out.
Yeah,
Space
all right.
pen.
You take your acto and start
While
processing.
you're doing that, I'm going to
Click here for Classic Earth TV. Into glorious two dimensions.
Can I also make a salvaging check to see if there's any other devices of interest around?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to scout and secure the area.
41 out of 50.
You actually find metal fragments that you identify as of transhuman origin, like shavings from clips, from weapon magazines or devices, like when you scratch a carrying case off a rock wall, for example, things of that nature. So this is forensic evidence that would indicate that transhumans have been here.
Considering that there was an autonomous.
You don't know who they were.
But the airlock is autonomous.
Oh, yeah, which, again, it's open source. Literally anyone could have gotten that. So, in fact, if they're Hypercorp would be more likely to use that than Hypercorp design, because that would be a better way to cover their tracks. So,
then Hypercorp doors are proprietary.
Well, yeah, but if they're a Hypercorp covert team, they could probably afford that, but they don't want to reveal that.
Hey, boss,
so while Tom is doing that,
schematic for this mission?
you guys can set up camp because you've been traveling for now like 7 hours.
Hey, who wants to stay in my tent with me?
Why?
I have a 2-man survival tent that's fully sealed and has air supply.
We have go cycles. They can be sealed.
Yeah.
And I don't need air.
I think offering to stand Overwatch. Lower your insurance premiums?
Do you have a list of those? Is that what you
He's been writing them out.
I came prepared.
You did. I appreciate it. So you can either let him work. Any other skill checks made to analyze these are going to be at a negative 50%. This is alien. There is nothing on the books about this. You are breaking new ground.
But you said that we have that one tunnel that just kind of digs us straight down.
Yes, and that is actually dark, which is the first time you've seen total darkness here.
Not satisfied with just one.
I have a scout
missile.
swarm.
Yeah.
I have a scout swarm.
Okay, you want to send it down?
So I will start out. Any objections?
What mobility
Do you
system
want
do they
to know
have?
more?
I think they're flight scout swarm. Let me check.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, you could. Usually with the aeroswarms, you could choose one mobility system, like if they're aquatic, if they're crawling, or if they're flying.
Flying. So
All right,
Fine,
if
I'm going to
they're-
set my tent up.
Okay, you can set your tent up and give you work. You pull out your.
I got room then. So no one's else like, I got me some swinging room.
Are you setting it up in the lab area or outside the airlock?
Want me to stay close to you guys? Where are you guys going to stay? Outside?
Yeah, Tom needs hours.
Yeah, well, we would be outside because that's where our bikes are.
Then I'll set it up there.
Depending on how big the hover or the airlock is.
Airlock is standard human size.
So
So
we
by-
can,
Aaron
take
barely
the
fits
bikes
through it. So.
No.
Oh, okay, I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you outside or inside?
I'll be outside.
Outside.
All right, so you're surrounded
Well,
by the
like,
go cycles.
Put the cycles around the town.
Okay. So Tom's doing that. Aaron, you synthesize sword, the little flying swarm. All right, they go down in the darkness. You lose contact with them very shortly because it's they detect it goes down and curves ahead. So as soon as they
before I do it, I will set it up. Decide to come back on a timer. So once
How long?
give it about 30 minutes.
I'm getting like flat.
30 minutes total.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't worry, you will not be running away from a giant disc. I will promise you that.
Well, here's
What
the
was the
thing.
black
When we
goo?
see the alien
course we're not
worm
gonna
come
be
out, we're
running away
not
from
going
a
to be
giant disc. What's
enamored
this?
by it. We're just going to shoot it.
If you see a giant disc, run to the side, not straight
A
ahead.
little alien snake
Hell.
thing. Let's play with it.
I like how our Coasters games lately have been like, let's bitch about sci-fi movies. Let's irradiate these robots. And sorry, Bill. There was a whole session like it was set in a factory, and they fucking couldn't stop bitching about Elysium. It was.
Hey, Ross?
Yeah.
What was the black goo? Was it different than the spark?
Tom dies. His character go mad. Anyway, so what timer are you setting on?
Part of it.
30 minutes.
All right.
If it and it's on its own because I figured it might lose communication given how long it is. So
It will
once it
lose
hits that-
communication. Like the tunnel will cut it off in like 15 meters.
Yeah, so once it hits that, it is set to come back and deposit its data into a.
Okay, it will go out for 15 minutes and come back in 15 minutes.
And not directly into me. I'm going to set up a Faraday cage to be able to deposit that data since we can.
Okay.
Singular and therefore incorrect.
All right.
Shut up.
I'm not saying that's a bad choice.
The flicker box.
Yeah.
What happened to our flicker box?
Yeah. So, what about the rest of you? So, Aaron's waiting for half an hour. He's setting up the cage. Are you just going to wait for Tom?
I'm going to scout around there a lot.
Okay. Give me. Are you like sneaky?
Yep.
Infiltration, perception.
Sneaky, 30 out of 40.
All right.
Perception, 46 out of, well, enhanced vision. I don't know what that gives me exactly.
Plus 20, I think.
Plus 20, so
Hearing. Do you have
everything.
You have enhanced hearing. All right.
Yeah. So 46 out of like 65, so it's good.
You do hear sound in the distance, very, very, very far away.
I think I might even have echolocation. Because I just went kind of crazy picking things.
It's too far away for you to like. There's some sort of sound in the distance because this place does have atmosphere, so sound does carry. But you do not know what the sound is. It is very.
No.
You can tell it might be 10 or more. It could be 100 kilometers away somewhere. It's hard to tell with these tunnels. It's probably very loud and went very far. It's just distorted. So you do hear something. It is coming in the direction from where the bot was disintegrated. So
Okay. Meant keep aware of that area and inform the team. Yes, that's
all right.
not good.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. You guys also doing that?
Well, I'm not exactly sneaky, so I'm just kind of standing overwatch.
All right. You can give me a perception check.
Nope.
Okay. You're fine. Everything's fine.
Got some easy listening music playing on a little speaker.
Rocket Mountain High.
Bill, anything for your character? There are the two other machines if you want to try and.
Oh, shit, there's more. You mean we haven't looked at the. All right, I look at them.
You didn't find any trace elements or anything on the other two.
I look at them with my eyes.
Okay. You look at them. You have enhanced vision, so you can see them and all that. Actually, there are. You can guarantee that these are machines, not just wall furnishings or statues or anything else. There is some kind. There's a power source. You can tell there's a radioactive and a heat signature there, and there are what appears to be cables or something like that, and or conduits or something.
Okay.
But other than that, you can't tell. If you have xenoarchaeology, yeah. Okay.
You're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm in my tent with my literal nano iPod, listening to classical music.
Of course. And as you're working to decipher
classical music, we're thinking
Rocky Mountain High.
No, it's actually Vivaldi I'm listening to right now.
Yeah, Tom, you actually picked up a signal that was very, very faint, but it was repeating, and your ecto captured it. You captured it and you're analyzing it. And combined with the ruins, which are very small and very complex.
I got realizing I was very lucky to decipher this.
Yes, you're very, very lucky. Again, this is literal this is a first contact scenario in some ways. So this is an alien civilization.
As long as they're not like humans, I'll be fine.
Yeah. You're working. So Aaron, your bots come back.
Hey,
Deposit.
bot is back.
Are you? Well, they're in the Faraday cage. What do you do?
So, up there, since I can link into
Crazy
I can link through that to be able to download into. We probably have an Entoptics, right?
Yeah, of course.
So yeah,
Entoptics.
Entoptics?
Entoptics.
Entoptics. Yes.
Spear magic helmet.
we always say that wrong.
Non-interconnected showy thing.
Entropics! No, sorry.
We always said entropics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm aware.
I'll plug that in and download the data.
All right, you expose yourself to the X Factor. Well, it's in the Faraday cage, but when you take it out of the Faraday cage, it defeats the purpose of the Faraday cage. I know, it's fine. It's fine.
I can't view it or.
No, well, you can view it. It's just if there's a basilisk hack or something on it, you'd be exposing yourself to it.
Go for it.
So
nothing can go horribly wrong.
It's do you think that there's a threat on there or not?
Possibly.
There is. Well, if there is, how are you going to deal with it? The only way to do that would be looking at through a proxy. Like if you could fork yourself, put your fork in a synthmorph or a spare, and have it look at it, and then tell you if it's corrupted or not.
We have spares. Nothing can go horribly wrong with
You have
that.
as many spares as you want, and you have 2 synthmorphs.
What's your will?
20. So
Yeah, you could just expose yourself to it.
and also I do have active countermeasures too to prevent
Spare fork. Just use
To help.
the spare fork.
Active countermeasures.
Yeah.
Is that a software?
Yeah, that was soft gear. Software.
Where is it?
That right.
Oh, well, that's just for hacking.
Oh, it's just for hacking. Oh, well, I
Yeah,
thought
it's
that-
not basilisk hack, alien. And that's even if it is.
I'm still out scouting. I have no idea what he's doing.
I don't like the idea, but also, so yeah, this is delta forking it, and
You are delta forking it?
Yeah, I'll delta fork.
forking what?
myself. So
Into an ecto or something?
yeah, just into
Okay.
an ecto and then placing
We
it in
do
there and
have
seeing if it goes
unlimited
crazy.
number of spares.
Oh yeah, you put it in the spare. So
You're right. So
all right, you put it in a spare. Spare looks at it. Your Cyrock says, "Hey, hello, I'm Delta Cyrock. The tiny robots go through the tunnel. It is dark, and then they come back.
My anus is bleeding.
Is that all?
That is all. There is a light up ahead.
Would you like to see more?
There was a light up ahead.
Yes, it was dark. It was 100 meters away when they turned back,
Rain Cyrock.
and it went out to the right.
This is what we need to do for the All Cyrock game.
Delta Cyrock.
Hello. No. Oh my no.
Hey, you guys!
Can I merge
Dude.
back with you now?
Okay, no, dude.
I'm safe, I'm
You're only
not-
playing
I am not
Gummies
hacked.
from Monty Python.
Yes, we're remerge. So
All right.
So
Will times 3.
times 3. So
You can do it.
no.
All right, it's 1 stress, 1 lucidity.
One stress, not so bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just a little.
Except for the basilisk hack that's about to happen.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
too. Ah ha ha.
That'll get you.
All right.
Death trap is singular and therefore incorrect.
Boy, is that the truth. I mean, wait, what? No. This is...
Alright. I'm tired of trying to look at him.
Oh God,
Or
no.
main book and look at my gear.
Surprised none of you took an AC for broke. But whatever.
I played Gerard. I'm sorry.
Well, Bartley didn't have Broke either. Broke is the I figure what alien stuff does. Anyways, Tom, you get a message. It's while you're all standing guard waiting for Tom to finish his work.
Good signal?
Yes, there's a message. It's actually you realize. Actually, first give me a will times 3 save because you.
Yes.
All right, you still take 1 lucidity as you realize the intelligence of this civilization that made it. They actually encoded a single message in thousands of different languages and systems of logic in order so that they wanted this message to be easily translatable by whoever found it.
It splits his ass. That maintains the interdiction.
So this message was very important to them. But the fact that they could do this in such a beautiful and concise way just awes you. Their intellect was...
Stay calm.
So here is the message. I will read it with the... There are several words there that your translator isn't quite sure, but so whenever you see... I'll give you this message after I finish reading it. But there are several words that they have multiple possible translations for. So you can read those in the slashes. So, we are dead. They travel across the universe. They hunt. They found us. They took our minds. One is trapped here. Here we build death, sickness. We travel to them. The sickness is inside us. One lives here.
Let's get down to the sickness.
It lives until end of time, so it may think. No life, no future.
That's pretty heartwarming.
Yeah.
You know, I felt a tear coming.
So,
Like, oh,
I will emerge from the tent at this
yeah.
point. We might have a problem.
Nothing bad will happen now.
No, you are wrong. I will then exposition
am I back
everything.
by now?
all right, everybody. Yeah, you get back. Everyone, give me a roll times 3 save once you hear the message.
re-rolling.
Okay.
Pretty pissed off.
It's only D10 divided by 2. It's only up to 5.
No, it's like 60. I can shoot.
Okay, I credited it by reroll.
There you
That was
go.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah, 19 better. So.
All right. David failed. All right. David, you only take 2.
That's stress.
Lucidity.
Okay.
LUC.
Oh.
Keep in mind, whenever you get equal to a TT, a trauma threshold, that's when you take a trauma, which gives you negative 10 on all your actions because you freaked out.
You're freaking out, man.
We also
So
don't have Bartleby to fix that.
I have comfort.
that only works for biomorphs, not for synthmorphs.
Oh, well, I'm a biomorph.
Yes.
Good for
It
you.
works for me.
Biomorph bros!
So you all realize that this. What do you think this message means?
Play with these.
How do you interpret this message?
Will you be in your bunk?
Yeah, you guys can pass it around and take a
I'm
look
totally
at
the Jane of the group, man.
And you're the leader.
Yeah.
Well,
This is
life,
what
no
happened
future.
after Serenity.
it. Do any of you have any interpretations of it?
I'd have to see it again.
Okay.
Hearing it, one thing. Seeing
Yeah.
it, different.
Yeah, I should have printed out more, but
There's a Titan here.
well, it was written millions of years ago. That you can tell from the.
There was a Titan here.
Well, the Titans didn't exist millions of years ago, as far as you can tell.
Well, there's an
I'm thinking
insurgent
along the
or
lines
something.
of Mass Effect style, to where the humans or the Quarians created new AI with the Geth, but like previously there were the Reapers, so maybe this other alien race created their own versions of Titans. That's my thought.
Okay. Well, as you're discussing the message, you do pick up a radio signal
We get signal.
coming from approximately pretty near where the bot was disintegrated. Everyone give me an interfacing check.
I don't have interfacing.
and what's that?
Everybody has it.
It
Something.
defaults to 40%.
Oh my god.
Did I
13
make-
out of 15.
40%. It's 50.
Well, your muse has it, I
Oh.
think.
9. I would have got it.
Damn.
I did get it.
It is a distress call
Gerard ever did that.
from someone's mesh inserts. Someone in a biomorph. It's just all you can pick up is the word help. It's like a muse saying it.
Can we ping
like
where
a
it's
help
coming from?
call for help? Yes,
actually-
it is coming
From
from
the
where.
direction to where I heard stuff?
Yes.
By the way, guys, there's stuff out there.
Yeah.
Good job.
Plaid is the new
Can we send
paisley.
can we send a
Learn
message
what
back?
not to wear.
You could try.
So, computer science to see if I can. That's like get a message out to him.
It's not computer science. It would be a hardware
Or
electronics.
hardware electronics. Sorry. Yeah.
Or an interfacing check. Just send out a message. Hardware electronics to try and boost the signal.
Hardware. I will try to boost the signal first.
Okay.
So
You have the go cycle. You can use that.
yes, 47 made it.
All right. You send out a strong signal. What are you sending out?
That's like
Hey, you guys.
that's like assistance is available. Please identify.
The message you get a repeat. Help! It's directed towards you. It picks up on your mesh ID. What's your character's name?
Cyrock.
Help, Cyrock! Help me!
You're my only
You're my
hope.
only hope. Yeah.
We.
Yep.
That's.
We all went there.
Medical.
That's like we will be there to you shortly. Can you identify yourself and the nature of your medical emergency?
Static at this point.
Sorry, I had to do that one.
Space 911, this is Cyrock. What is the nature of your emergency?
You
Please
just get
state the nature of the medical emergency.
you just get static or repeats of it. It's like an automated system.
I've got what cures it.
Black
All right.
market pharmaceutical from
So
Neo
40
Quebec.
kilometers away would take you an hour
Surprisingly inexpensive.
by go cycle. So unless you want to make a pilot and ground craft check to get there faster.
Is there? It's like, do we have a straight shot through the tunnels, or
It bends around slightly to the right, so it would it would take you. It's not a straight shot, so you wouldn't like have total
You feel
line
the
of
need
sight.
for
So you
speed,
get.
right?
but there's a tunnel path.
Yes,
leading
there's
to
a
it.
tunnel
Okay.
path. So what do you want to do?
I didn't think we were all done with this spot yet.
You can come back. You can split up.
I can keep working if someone else wants to stay here, and you guys go
We
check
are
it
the
out.
faster, David and I. So maybe
Okay.
we'll go.
I have
Wait a minute. 2 people can ride on a
Groundcraft
bike.
as well.
Yeah, 2 people can ride on a bike,
Who's got medical?
except for Aaron.
I have paramedic.
No medical. No medical. Tom.
No.
I can stick here with Tom.
Okay, you stay. You guys stay. Us 3. We'll go.
Okay. Give me a pilot and groundcraft check.
Hey Ross, we're splitting up.
I know.
How much does this make you happy?
It's fine.
Gotcha.
All right. How fast? You can go up to 80 kilometers
What?
an hour.
51 out of 50.
I'll give it to you. Oh, it's 1 point off. I'll give it to you.
That's very nice of you.
Actually, no. I'll just say with a failure like that, your bike takes 3 points of damage.
Oh.
You skid along the wall as you're making a corner too tight. So, it gets you scratch the paint, but it's not enough to crash. But you're both going at 80 kilometers an hour, so you'll get there in half an hour.
All going? Or 3?
Well, the 3 people are going. So, yeah, Tom and Aaron are left back at the base or at the airlock. So, let's see.
Has the resale value of your vehicle been reduced?
Russ, I never knew your hair could defy
Come to
gravity.
Earl
Yes, I know,
Good
right?
timing.
We'll pay any space cycle for $99.99.
So the 3 of you get there. You see a woman in a biomorph. She looks like she's in a standard vac suit. She's near the waypoint where the bot was disintegrated, but her vac suit has a massive opening in it, and you see her intestines flying out. She is clutching her intestines and moaning in pain.
T-rays. I'm going to look around, see if I can see anything in the area.
Oh wait, are you heading to her?
Unless.
Go, but be careful. I'm
Okay.
looking. I'll
Yeah.
Oh,
yell out.
give me the paramedic or give me the perception check.
Also, yeah.
28.
38.
Okay, you don't see anything with standard sensors.
I see T-rays and everything.
Hi, Aaron.
Yeah,
Enhanced vision.
nothing.
Do I hear anything? Do I smell anything?
You do well. Actually, as you're watching it, David, what are you doing while this is going on?
Same thing, Overwatch, weapons at
All right,
just in
give me a
case.
perception check.
I did. 38
All right.
out of 45.
All right, so here's what you see. Everything seems to be normal until Bill gets gets up to the woman. Did you make your paramedic check?
No.
All right.
Where do all these parts go?
Yeah, as you're doing that, she is.
It's like putting a lawnmower back together.
So the 2 of you are very.
There's going to be parts left over.
Oh, I'm with you now.
This is like my tricycle.
The wall, the ceiling, you notice, opens up slightly in a grid network. Thousands of small little marks, like little cables, spaces that were little cables going up. And you see, it appears to be like thin gray strands that seem they're almost like 2-dimensional. It's like you're looking at a 2-dimensional image in a 3-dimensional space.
Anders, stop.
And then it this happens in seconds. So, but both of you
mental speed.
Well, I know. So you do get a fray check at half.
I'm going to try and...
Odd 8.
Okay. You only take 5d10 damage.
Slow motion. That was...
Only.
Yes, you were partially caught by it as they actually extend over to. It's like they're seeking you out.
Can I shoot it?
Everyone needs to give me will times 3 checks to look at the things.
Ooh. That's not so good. That's fine.
Odd 3. I'm fine.
23 damage, no armor.
Ow.
Yes. As you thanks to your friend's warning, you do not.
There we go.
You are not eviscerated by
It's
it.
DR, right?
Yes, or DUR.
Too, so yeah.
Okay. Ugh.
Yes, but your legs are savagely cut open in several places. And so, give me a Psalm times 3 check to avoid passing out from shock.
You got this.
On 2 wounds?
It's also alien, so
Okay. Sometimes what now?
sometimes 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm fine.
So you don't pass out.
I did fail the will check.
All right. That will be 7 lucidity.
Ow.
What about you? Did either of you fail that?
I critted after re-rolling.
Okay, and David?
Do I gain sanity?
Okay.
Doesn't work that way.
The woman is cut up into pieces as well.
We got that PTSD.
So, however, you do notice her head is still intact. And... Yeah, there is that, but you're bleeding profusely, so probably want to give another medical
Paramedic
check.
on myself.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to shoot at the things that are coming down. Like, is there?
They disappeared after they cut them up. It was within seconds.
Yeah, make that one 27
All right.
40.
Yeah, you've stitched yourself up or nano bandaged yourself up, so you stop bleeding, but you are severely hurt. Good job on out
grab
there.
him? Or
I think that would probably be a good idea.
Spam bot.
All right. Meanwhile, Tom and Eric.
I bet they're doing fine.
Are you tired of ambulance chasers?
You get a message because your TACnet is tied into the mapping bot network. There is a warning message that pops up, or an alert. Seismic activity, 30 kilometers away. Would you like to zoom in and check out on that?
So, yes.
All right. Both of you give me interfacing checks.
You might want to do that. I didn't.
Yes, 56 out of 80.
That was the tunnel you took in here.
Of course. Hell?
And you start looking at it. That seems to be the only way out. Well, unless you go some of these other things. Yeah.
Other things.
Well, there are unexplored tunnel networks. Like, they haven't finished exploring that. But that was the way you took in. It was the most direct route in or out.
And it's suddenly possibly opening up back up again.
No. Well, maybe closing up.
Oh,
Yeah.
We might want to pack up our stuff and go.
Okay.
Good thing I didn't take anything except off my cycle, so.
That's fine. Is that what you're going to do?
Are you staying here, or?
All right, where are we going to go?
If this tunnel's closing up.
You still have your thing boosted. Can't you, like, send out something to us? Maybe boost the signal.
Yeah, you can send out a message. Yeah, you guys can talk to each other. With your go cycles, your signal is boosted enough that, and you're still more close to line of sight.
Personal injury law is all we do. The law offices of Will, Cheatham, and Howe.
All right. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe, yes. Kartak. What are you two doing? Are you guys going to examine the body now, or are you going to...
I thought... completely...
Yeah. She's cut up.
Where's the match? She's dead, Jim.
Okay, well, yeah, let's get the stack.
Get the stack, Scooper.
Yep.
Who's getting the stack? You are?
The surgeon.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. You're right by it, so you grab the head.
Obviously, paramedic training covers that.
Yeah. Pop the stack. You got an ice cream scoop.
I send you...
melon ball.
Yeah, melon ball.
If you don't really know how to
Just
do
like
it, I'm going to
mashed
send him...
Footage of Bartleby doing it over and over.
Exactly.
The Bartleby supercut.
Except the problem is, it doesn't show him going in with that. It shows him taking the head, screaming while blood is flowing down.
It's more like a whistle light.
As a last one, if that doesn't work, I'm sending you one last image of me like falling like out of a vent and garroting a guy, because I remember that was like the last thing I did.
But I'll message you. We just had
I could do that.
That's like we just had a alert over the mesh about seismic activity. The tunnel may be closing up. We don't know.
Okay. Yeah, again, it's 30 kilometers away. You don't have line of sight on it.
Yeah, we can. It's like I'm going to go check it out, but we might want to pack up and get back to the main camp as quickly as possible.
I'll say it. You go check it out. I'll stay at the camp.
Yeah, there's a spot 2 kilometers away you could go to see if it's been closed off or not.
Okay, I'll take my cycle and go.
All right, so you're going there. What about you?
I'll stay.
All right, you two. So you three are heading back to the airlock. You're leaving the airlock. You're alone at the airlock. All right.
Bye, my cool.
All right, Aaron, you get there. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 68 made it.
All right.
With vision,
you can see there is a wall where the tunnel that you took to get to the airlock was. Give me another perception check.
Oh God!
By the way, Rob,
Is
I
this
have
visual?
danger sense. Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
22 critical success.
All right.
Might have helped us.
Well, it was an alien technology. You didn't understand. There's outside context problem. Anyways,
It's Spidey sensitive.
well, I let him make a fray check. So it could have. If he didn't make that fray check, it would have been 10d10 with no armor. So
shit.
yeah, it would have been worse.
Yep.
So you actually see
It cost you an arm.
the wall open up
More
to the
buff
side
legs.
because just for a split second, and someone steps out of it. Someone in a standard vac suit that is now carrying an assault rifle or a machine gun or some sort of big ass gun.
You don't want to go
and is
in
trying
there.
to pointing his gun at you and sneaking up on your position. The wall closes up behind him.
There's
What are you going to
alien
do?
weapons in here.
So his surprise is off of him.
Well, he's not surprised. He sees you, but he doesn't. He's approaching you. He's trying to get closer to you before he approaches. He's about 500 meters away. Or no,
Halt,
he's about 200 meters away.
Halt, evildoer.
If I pop my plasma cutter and turn on him, since I'm in a huge morph, would I get any bonus on intimidation?
You're very far away from him.
I
am
don't know who he is.
Yeah.
He may be insane.
So, we can do that.
Actually,
or-
no, the tunnels aren't that big. They're like 30 meters in diameter. So you're about 20 meters away from him. Yeah.
Okay, so that would be good. Is there?
15
Am I
meters.
right around the curb of the tunnel, or is this just straight shot?
To the exit,
Yeah.
or where the exit was. Yeah, it's a straight shot there. You had to go over to the right a little to get to the airlock.
Okay, I'm trying to think if there's a way if I could go around a corner, if there's a corner I can go to.
Yeah, there's many other subtunnels you can duck through.
So I'm going to pretend to go down to one of those and hit my chameleon cloak.
Okay.
My chameleon skin on that to hide.
Doesn't conceal your go cycle though.
So can I leave the go cycle? And
Sure, you can get out of your go cycle.
and then just wait for him to come around to the point.
Sure. All right. So you leave your go cycle.
Yes.
At that point, he sees, stop! Don't move! You're one of them! You're one of them! You're one of them!
Actually, I will drop it.
Yeah.
I'll drop it.
Thank you, sound effects Tom.
Anytime
This-
home slice.
What'd you do with him? What'd you do with him? Why? Why did you kill him?
Sir.
Yeah.
I would love that example. Like, you killed him, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Sir. That's like, yeah, I am only a tourist here.
All right. Deception negative 50.
No, I can't do that. So,
Deception negative 50. You made your big gambit. You said you were a tourist.
I can't go any. I can't make it.
On 100, you'll succeed.
100 will succeed.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Roll for initiative.
Glad I have this. So,
He gets 14.
all right.
Danger sense. Oh shit, Cyrock's
7.
doing it again.
All right.
Can none of his force.
It is machine gun full auto for damage on you.
Okay.
Hooray!
Can I fray this, or
Huh?
am I able to fray this? Or
Yes. You're not surprised.
Yeah.
So you see him pointing the gun, so you can try and not be shot.
Okay.
Let's see here. He makes it with a 60.
Critical success on my fray.
Oh yeah, critical. You roll an 11. All right, good job.
So,
Make a Moxie times 10 score though.
and is that my current or overall?
Overall, that'll be
Overall.
nice.
All right.
If you fail, you frayed because you ducked behind your go cycle and he shot your go cycle.
Well, 40% chance. Let's see. 36. Made it.
Goes overhead. Hits the wall behind you. All right, what are
Okay.
you gonna do?
Pop my plasma cutter.
Okay, you're about 20 meters away from him.
Plasma cutter. And can I try to aim for his machine gun instead to disarm him?
It's a called shot, minus 30.
Minus 30, which, shit, that's going to be
Just hit the guy.
25. I don't
Plasma
want to.
cutters are melee weapons, aren't they? Or are they?
No, those.
No, he's talking about like the big beam thing.
Yeah. So it's an energy weapon.
So I'm trying to find it. Kinetic weapon.
Actually, I forgot about that.
I want a leader of.
What was my kinetic weapons? Because
What book is that in? That's not in the main book.
plasma cutter didn't say.
Yeah, I think plasma cutters are.
Rimward? It said it was a kinetic.
Oh, Rimward?
I'm not sure. I can check in here, but
Yeah.
check. It doesn't say on here. That's the only thing I can think of at the moment. So
Does it say Rimward?
no.
Okay.
Oh no, it's gatecrashing. Sorry,
Okay.
it's gatecrashing.
Yeah, because I think it's a really, really short range weapon.
It's basically it's a tool. It's like a torch. Like maybe the only thing as useful as the pulse rifles from Aliens were the welders.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking too. I just want to make sure that we're on the same.
Oh, if that's the case, I have my heavy rail just in case. Just in case.
Well, let's take a look.
No problem. So.
Blah blah blah. Looking at things. Woo! Plasma cutter. Yeah, short range. You would be at long range. Negative 20 to hit. Actually, extreme range. Negative 30 to hit.
Negative 30 hit. So it would just be there. So I'll use. But I do have heavy pistol railgun.
Short range is 5 meters or less.
Okay, but I do have heavy pistol with railgun with flux ammo, so I could just convert that to rubber bullet form.
Sure.
Kill the motherfucker.
You could do that.
I'm a Cyrock, and we're going peaceful first.
Even when killing, he's polite.
Attacked you.
Hey, even when Cyrock kills, he's polite.
All right.
I'm terribly sorry.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
Shit about the freeze.
Flipping for a 24.
Freeze gun.
Okay. You'll try
Flipping was fun.
Right. He makes it, but he does
I
not
was
beat
there.
your margin of success.
Okay.
You rolled a 5, so you hit. So, plastic is half damage. Double AP.
Double AP. Okay, so 2d10.
What is that?
So that's just 1d10 plus 3.
Yep.
I went gambling.
5, 6, 8. So,
All right. You put 8 points of damage on. All right, so that's round 1. Do you have speed 2 or anything like that?
yes, I do have mental speed
Alright.
too.
Mental speed.
Yeah.
That does not let you actually shoot more.
Okay.
So
It's just
you can hack and other things.
Think fast.
Yeah.
You can think fast, which is not the same as
Yeah.
shooting fast. All right,
What
so
would that be again? I get that.
that would just be
Speed
speed. That'd be like Nurakim or murder or.
Oh, I got murder too.
Well, you could take murder.
So I'm not there.
You're not there. You're only 2 kilometers away, Tom. And TACnet lights up. It's like multiple firearms detected. Firearms shots detected.
Take out my submachine gun rail. I'll go save him.
Okay.
I shall send a message back to them like, Cyrock's in trouble. I'm gonna go see if I can help.
Okay. With that, you guys are.
Wow, that's the weirdest sense of deja vu I just got.
Yeah, I send some AP
Yeah.
of previous Cyrock going off and getting into trouble.
I'm sorry, I had
yeah.
to do it. Actually, I lied. I'm not
Yeah.
sorry.
No.
Mistake! Captain Obvious app for life's little moments.
I like it.
He gets an extra moxie.
He
you used the
is
moxie
2
yet?
kilometers away.
Oh.
So a go bike does 40 kilometers an hour. So 2. So I can't think. How long would that take? Like 3
We
minutes?
were 40.
No, he's only 2
It took us
kilometers
30
away from
minutes
there.
Oh.
at 80 miles an hour.
So
So 1/20th of an hour.
yeah, so 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So unless you make a piloting round.
I don't have that.
All right, so that'll take you 3 minutes to get there.
Now let's say like, all right, better gun it.
Yeah.
Explosion.
Well, you have Moxie.
Yeah, I do, but
You can your pilot your Go Cycle has pilot ground craft at 40s, and the safety systems have been disabled, so you can risk it.
let's see what happens. Shall
We
we?
jailbroke the go bikes.
You jailbroke the Go bikes.
Let's go. Let's see what happens.
All right,
Yeah, I'm good.
all right. So you can get there in a minute and a half.
I'm rolling this shit right in front.
All right, so you will get there very quickly. In fact, you could ram them if you wanted to.
Actually, Tagnet, can I tell pretty much where
Yeah.
it is? Like, aim for the target.
All right, yeah.
Ramming speed.
He is going to shoot Aaron in the face with bullets from his machine gun.
He fired bullets from the gun.
He gets a 52.
You want me to roll freight for Aaron?
Yes. Unless he rolls a crit, he's going to get hit, though.
Oh, Aaron's right back here.
Alright, sorry.
He hit again with 52. So unless you crit again, you're going to get hit. And this is full auto for damage.
Full auto. Fuck you.
Pretty much.
34 made it, but not a crit.
Not a crit.
Well, you can upgrade it to
you
a crit
could
for
upgrade
1,
it.
can't you?
Yeah, but I have 1 moxie left, and I'm not spending.
Oh.
All right, you take machine
Yeah,
gun
living's
bullets.
overrated.
Machine gun bullets to the face.
Okay, I have, and these are, I have 16 kinetic.
16 kinetic?
Yes.
So that's 4 AP.
I don't know how much I have. Where is that
So it's
listed?
12, so
What?
5d10 minus 6.
Weird ass
Shoot.
sheet. The generator I used.
Shoot.
6, 14, 16, 16. 16, 23, 23 minus 6.
Oh, here's part of it.
17 damage.
I think I need to total
So-
it up.
Bing, 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 bing.
And that's almost 2 wounds. So,
That hurts.
but I have medicines though,
Yeah, no, you'll repair in time. Sure, you'll be fine.
and I do have repair spray. But
You're fine.
Good thing I can ignore that one wound.
Yeah, he's just full auto screaming about it.
But my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
So did not want
Sir,
to have to do this,
please
but
calm down.
Yeah.
so he's pretty much insane at this point. So
Or just panicked.
So can I? And what was the negative on the call shots? I forget.
Negative 30.
Negative 30. So
You could spend since you have mental speed, you could spend your action to aim this round to give yourself a plus 30, and then on your next action you negate that.
negate that. So for the called shot, I'll do that. So
Okay. Alright, so he shoots again. Got a machine gun with a big old belt. Well, box of ammo, but yeah. 42.
all right. And
Oh,
Frey,
that's the answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
55. And let's see, what was my Frey? Yeah, crit success. So
Is that half your?
Yeah, sure.
oh, is that? Am I rolling half Frey?
Yeah. It's a ranged attack.
That's
the
critical
armor.
failure. Then.
Alright,
Sorry.
you were hit again. 5d10 minus 6.
Shoot.
7, 13, 13 plus 2, 15.
What's that? Minus 6 because I had 16 non-kinetic.
He had 12. He has 4 AP, so it's 12 armor, and it's 2d10 plus 6. Subtract that, so it's 5d10 minus 6. So
Okay.
15 plus 4, 19, 19 minus 6, 13 damage. Anyways, so you can go.
Whatever, you got to take armor on yours.
Yeah.
I still have 2 wounds now. So
Yep. You're still alive, which is amazing.
Because you're a big old.
well, I have a death rating at 90, so I'm good.
How much durability do you have left?
I have 45, so I'm 45 total.
Okay,
so
so you've taken 30.
yeah, no, not 30 yet. So 30.
Yeah.
So
All right, you can go.
all right,
You
shoot.
probably have 1 wound by now.
Yeah, I have. Well, I can ignore 1 wound. I have 2 wounds, but that'll still
Okay,
be
so it's a
negative
negative 10. So
10. Yeah. Anyway, but I can do this.
All right.
So yep, call shot to the head,
Oh, to the head.
but with the rubber bullet. So trying to knock him out.
All right.
So
He's hurt you.
Is this a burst or?
we need information.
All right.
Hey, you can still get information afterward. We've got a stack right now that's going to give us information.
That's an 88.
That's a 60.
66.
66. All right. So your gun doesn't jam.
I can't re-roll that, I guess. So
If that's a crit failure, it's a crit failure.
yeah, my
It
gun
doesn't jam. Tom.
Son of a bitch.
Hi, Ross.
All right. So roll initiative.
14.
14. He goes on 15.
Okay.
So he will get 1 last attack, and then you can
Okay. Because he still is like die, robot.
die traitor. What did you do with them? That kind of thing.
Yeah, okay.
So 4. You could actually probably dodge that. Just have to get less than half your fray,
You can
but
do
more
it.
than a
Feel
4.
inside.
I'm
Really?
sorry here. All right.
And you were trying to be reasonable.
Ow. Let's see here. 29 plus 7. 36 minus 6. 30 damage. So,
30.
yes. All right. There are synth morphs.
I'm down. So
You're not at your death rating, so your morph can eventually be repaired. You can also your stack is intact, so you can be placed in a synth morph or spare or anyways.
As he shoots it.
All right, give me a piloting groundcraft check.
Reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah. Better. How about a 3? That'd be great. Real quick. 38.
All right. He will get afraid because you're not exactly. There's sound, so he can hear it. He's like, "Oh shit." 62 does not make his fray though. His fray was not quite that high. So you hit him at 80 kilometers an hour. I'm just going to say he is dying. Like you send him flying about 30 into the wall.
Is he awake?
His body is disabled now because he has medicines that will eventually.
But can he speak?
Yeah, your stack is.
Actually, basically, it's, at that point, guys, since I've now made him dying, I kind of just leap out with 2 vibro knives and look at him like, yes or no.
Keep him alive. He's panicking.
In that case, kind of like just make sure. Like, I will take one of my 8 nano bandages. Just slap one on him to keep him alive.
All right, you can do that.
And then go over to you. Like, would nano bandages they work on synths?
No, repair. He does have repair spray, so you could use that on him.
I'll go over take it off you and give you a dose, give you a hit of it.
All right, that'll get you to 5 hit points. So you are wounded, but given time, your medicine will be able to repair yourself. So you need time to fix yourself. You guys get back.
Hey guys,
shortly after this.
I asked you if you wanted me to kill him or not.
Yeah.
I could have not.
I assume you guys have shackles. Probably Gerard would, at least.
Gerard has shackles? Yeah.
So
he's kinky like that.
Yeah, I assume so.
Sorry, how much does the repair spray do again?
It will bring you to 5.
Just to 5? Okay.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you did.
I should just look you up. Right. Are you all right? Are you all right on your own?
Well, he can get up and move.
You lost like a whole day in front of him.
Well, that's good. I'll take him on mine.
All right. So you have 2.
They'll stay alive until we get back.
Doesn't matter.
Let's see.
Still spend a whole 24 hours feeling yourself up.
How I roll.
All right. So you have 2 captives, one living and one in a stack.
I guess we rendezvous back then.
Yeah, you guys get back there with no problem.
Sweet.
Aside from the whole,
I guess I'll go with that.
Ow!
Oh, I take his gun too.
Yeah, of course. It is a kinetic machine gun with standard ammo.
Very nice.
There are 20 rounds left. He has no reloads with it, so.
So have we repaired spray?
Yes, he's at 5. He will be able to heal 5 hit points per hour.
Love the shit out of one of those nano bandages.
Well, like when we get back, just
Yeah.
it's like raise your hand if you like nano bandages.
So you'll be able to heal between that and the medicines as well. So given time, both of you can fully heal. It's just how long you have. Your only way in or out has been sealed up by a 20-meter wall.
Actually, Gerard, sir, we have a captive.
Yeah.
He was alive. He still is, by his graces.
Yeah.
If you wish, I could finish him now. You can
His ribs are crushed. He is severely injured from being hit with a go cycle. Your go cycle has a very nice dent on it now. In fact, its top speed is degraded.
I'll try. All right, let's see if we can get that fixed sometime.
Let's see if we can get
You don't have any more repair
This
spray.
guy.
Yeah.
I used all of it on him.
You had to get. Well, he only had 1 can. I assume.
Yeah, that was my only can.
Well, does anyone have any skills for repairing?
Well, you need materials.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hardware armor?
It's hardware groundcraft, I think. Or yeah.
That I actually have.
Okay, yeah, you can. All right.
So I'll trade you an nano bandage for looking at my bike.
All right.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Aaron's morph.
Let's go.
His morph has medicines on it too, so it will self-repair.
Yeah, 15 on hardware.
All right, you find you can. Given time, you can do that. So it's more about priorities.
Yeah, they actually had.
I pull it up under a space shade tree and pop the space hood.
Yeah, shade tree.
Pop the hood.
Cyber shade tree mechanic. All right, doing it for dinner.
I start looking at the nano distributor.
Who has?
Of course.
Who has like?
Oh, here's your problem. You got bullet holes in it. And you got a dude in it, like parts of a dude.
Tom, do you have like social skills?
No, not at all.
Wow, this is like the second game in a row where like the players, none of them take any social skills.
I have intimidation. I said.
Okay, well, intimidation might work with interrogating a captive.
Well, that's what I was going to use.
Yeah. I'm sorry, what?
I've got protocol.
Well, that's another.
You've got to do it in spam.
Yeah, you could. Hello, I am here about a bank transfer. So
I am space Nigerian.
yeah,
Prince.
exactly.
Well, who wants to come over and assist me interrogate?
Well, since I hit him, I should probably just be able to back
because you saw that show
When you
where
absolutely, positively have to kill every last soffit in the room.
Yes, have you guys
Except
explained
no
to me like
substitute.
what
Yeah.
exactly happened? You just can't,
Well, you have Aaron's TACnet, so you look at it, and he actually, because Aaron critically succeeded, he came out of the wall, which seems to have been impossible.
Actually, I can share that because I have mimetic.
Well, yeah. Plus, it was put on the TACnet, so yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
so you all.
Someone want to check the wall to see if you can figure it out?
Well, that's 2 kilometers away. So you can.
I'm not moving.
Yeah, you're back in front of the airlock. I guess that's base camp. You actually see in process. Xenoarchaeology, actually, you can make a check.
Ooh. Yes.
Okay. With that, you can see that you guess that this is actually the same technology used to make wormwood in the first place being used, but it doesn't. You don't think the guy seems unstable. He seems sort of disoriented. So you're guessing that the guy with the machine gun isn't the one who initiated the breach. Some other intelligence opened the wall for him and pushed him through. You actually see the wall actually does push him through. It actually just it opens up around him and then fills in behind him, shoving him up.
Mr. Gerard, sir.
Any identification?
Interfacing checks. Actually, an infosec check.
That's not me. But
It's definitely not me.
Not actually.
He actually,
his guess.
Since I'm only
you can hack his brain. You can hack his muse and his personal backsuit. So.
Well,
Oh wait,
it's just a reference to a thing.
God, that's a fail.
I was using the 2 wrong dice anyway.
Okay.
So that's let me.
I'm going to grab your dice.
Yeah, let's try that.
What's your
InfoSec.
80.
What's
but
InfoSec based on?
technically, it would be at a 70 right now because of my injuries.
Well, you can take time would you have normally made it?
No, because I only have an 80. So
What'd you roll?
86.
Okay, yeah.
Anybody else got it?
Whatever you're looking
InfoSec?
for. Nope.
Is that not
I'll say you
carry around in your muse thing?
Well, it would have brought. He has a wound penalty because of his damage.
Right, but I'm saying, would it be cogs at base, or is that a thing a muse normally has?
Not infosec.
No, because
Infosec's
that's
an active
it's
skill,
supposed to
not
be
a knowledge
trained.
skill.
Cool.
Oh, so if we're not trained in it, we can't roll it.
No.
No.
Interfacing you can, but no.
Yeah.
All right.
You realize you can get data, but you'll lose some. So with the failure, you can't get everything. But
There's
if you really
nothing-
need it,
Yeah, so sorry to
Check
brute
his
force,
body.
but
What's on it?
all right. You do a destructive to hack, so you lose some of the data, but you get some of it.
Look at his name.
No. You do get something, though. He is the Church of the Sacred Circle. Which anybody have anything related to security?
Security ops.
Security ops or autonomists or actually, what are those fringe guys?
Networking autonomous?
What are those people who super isolated?
fringers or
Yeah, fringers, I think.
Fuck, why didn't it write down all my skills? Bastard thing.
Let's see here. Let me look at the.
No, it's at 50. Because it's the same thing as Terraforming. Yep, got it.
Brinker. Anybody have Brinker?
Blinkers.
I got the security ops.
Security ops, you actually heard of the Church of Sacred Light. They've actually attempted to steal Xeno artifacts from the black market and other places before.
You mean the Church of the Sacred Circle, not the Sacred Light?
Sacred Circle, sorry, yeah. Okay. They've you've heard of them before. They're a dissident, labeled as a terrorist group in some places, but they seem obsessed with Xeno artifacts.
Anything different for astrosociology?
Oh, yeah, no. Plus 30, actually, with that.
Yes.
All right. Oh, God, these assholes.
Oh God, these assholes.
Yeah, they.
And then there's these assholes.
Xenophile. They're a xenophile cult. They worship aliens and believe that all humanity's transcendent beliefs and blah blah blah. Everything that is good in the universe comes from advanced alien species. So,
Chariots of the Gods, bastards.
yes,
Are these guys got excited when a factor farted on him?
yes. But the factors are actually
He
too.
communicated with me.
If anything, they're a snob alien xenophile cult because the factors are too common. So they love gatecrashing and they love fucking up xenoarchaeology sites and basically rubbing their bits all over xeno artifacts.
Oh, yes.
Yes. So it would not. They have, of course, been banned from gatecrashing operations, but. Given their fanaticism, you would guess that they would go deep undercover, all rendezvous at Wormwood, and then, hey, let's go get out of this
Rub
asteroid.
our bits on.
Yes.
Thinking about genital enhancement.
So that's what you get out of the
Good
data.
time.
You don't get much in the way of their operational stuff, though. But it does appear that there were a team of 4 of them. So
Right,
they're
which
Alpha, Beta, Charlie, and
ones were
Delta
after,
is what
right?
they're referring to each other back
Yeah,
then.
Charlie Delta, and
This was Alpha. So
is it possible for us to also link in the stack that we have from?
yes, of course.
Okay.
You can, and you can still talk to, you can talk to the Alpha, and the other one is Beta.
Well, I mean, I'm
Well,
assuming he's still
yeah.
unconscious right now.
Well,
Yes, she is.
No,
Well, no,
yeah.
she's dead.
Him.
Well,
we got
he's
the
dead.
stack.
but I will
Yeah,
link
yeah.
that up through the Faraday cage, so we're.
Well, you can put her in a spare and then boot her up. So,
Beep boop.
Although we may want to make sure that the arms and legs are.
it's a spare.
It's a little fly.
It's like a Roomba that hovers.
Okay, sorry. I figured.
It's a very
Oh my gosh.
interesting thing.
I
hadn't thought of it that way.
really need to play Tom Haverford in Eclipse Space.
DJ Roomba!
Yeah, that's it. Whenever I actually make a character for Eclipse Phase, there it is, with a Delta Fork in a spare.
Yeah. Glitter on it. Yeah, no, do it.
Sorry, I
love
just
it.
want to see the drop it. Boom, boom.
Yeah. What?
Okay, so
Wait for the drop.
All right.
her in
So you're
the-
talking to Beta first.
Beta put a rock on it so it can't float away.
You can disable that. Yeah. She wakes up. Let's see how well she does waking up in a spare. She's
She
that
was
better.
already crazy.
No, she is. Who are you?
Tourist.
Do you walk the sacred circle?
Yeah, that worked out well.
You don't walk the sacred circle, do you?
I walk around in a circle. No, I'm kidding. Look, enough questions.
From
What the
you,
hell?
we have questions.
Yeah.
And you say my demeanor's horrible.
I'm Gerard, man.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
never been like,
No, you say that in character.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Gerard.
No.
Walk this way.
When I move, parts of me keep moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're there.
Hey, I'm a mom.
And the trail, now
Okay.
leaving the rails, is completely flipped over, burned, and fallen into a lake.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
So you and your friends bit off a little bit more than you can chew. Not exactly.
She crashes against the side of the Faraday cage.
How do I spare?
Yeah.
To the case, it's fun.
Look, if you want to survive this, you need to tell us exactly what happened to you and your group.
We were where are we?
I've got your boyfriend over there too, by the way.
Who?
Alpha.
Oh,
Actually, I kind of bring his head up like,
Ranger!
hi!
That's exactly what I was thinking.
we
I thought the fourth.
well at our well after we got some information from the first site, we got a lead. Charlie and Delta made a big breakthrough, and so we went on to the second site, and we found it. We found, but I think it's angry that you're violating its sanctuary, and it doesn't understand us yet. And I think we were communicating with it, but then this man shows up. and he was angry at us, and he started firing at it, and it was trying to defend itself, but it doesn't understand us yet. We built an interface at the second site. We were making contact. We were so close, but then it was just someone like you, one of you thugs with guns or whatever. You just show up and you. What happened to me? What did you do with my body?
We didn't do anything. Whatever it was got a hold of
it. It was a beautiful being. It had so much knowledge to give us.
You were calling for our help.
Because I was attacked. There was an explosion from the second site, and I fled. But my wounds opened up.
And that's where we found you. Well, it's like they found you, and we found your friend over there. That's like when I tried to explain myself, he attacked me.
Well, there must be another. There must be. I mean, you didn't attack us.
No, we just got here.
Well, there must have been another. There must be some group of saboteurs or someone who doesn't want to have the truth come out about humanity's evolution. I mean, they attacked us. We were making peaceful contact with the alien.
Alpha was saying something about some traitors, right?
It's like that's that's what he was screaming at me before riddling me with bullets.
Pull it back. You've said it. What do you mean it? And it's so beautiful.
Look,
give me some specifics.
The one who lives here. We weren't able. We made an interface to communicate with it through one of its machines, but we only made a little bit of it. We had air gas. And we had safety protocols. It was very safe. It was just we were attacked by someone else, someone with guns and plasma weapons.
Can she like show us like clips of what she?
If we can share, that's like, can we link
You
her
have
up?
psychosurgery?
I don't. So, although, can we possibly link her up to an Ecto or something else where she can show us?
This is beyond Gerard's understanding.
Or can we link her into the TACnet though?
If you want to.
Though the only problem is just
Mistake! Captain Obvious out for life's little moments.
You have to let her out of the Faraday cage if you want to let
I'm
access
sorry.
attack.
I didn't know what this machine does.
And so, if nothing else to do with doing that, or send in another Delta Cyrock to see what she's seeing.
Yes!
I love it.
What are you loading the Delta Fork in there? What are you loading the Delta Fork on?
Another spare.
Another spare.
So there's going to be the Beta's in a spare in a Faraday cage. Delta Cyrock is a spare outside the Faraday cage.
No, we're going to let it in.
Okay.
And it'll report back to me.
Okay.
And actually, we just hook up an Ecto so we see what it sees.
How is that going to be connected to the Faraday cage?
Okay, so, well...
I mean, if it's in the Faraday cage, how are you going to link it up?
Sweet birdie star juice.
Well, I mean, like, if we can literally link it onto...
Like, put the little ports to the ports.
On the one, so basically he can just project what he's thinking onto it.
Okay, you're only going to get a very crude approximation of what's going on.
Boobs.
Yeah.
No, it's boobs.
No, it's a Cyrock. Bits. Bytes.
And no, it is like Tron. It just says yes and no.
Yep. All right. So that's your plan?
Yes.
All right.
So at the moment...
so you do that. You load them up. Cyrock, go!
I love
Delta Cyrock.
I have Cyrock. I have Cyrock.
Cyrock.
All right.
Yep.
So,
I have the
he looks up to that. He hooks up to that. You can
Delta
see the
Force.
protocol going.
Yeah.
All right. And,
Special
okay.
edition.
They start communicating with each other.
Hello, I am Cyrock.
I'm Cyrock. Tell me what you know. You get a waypoint on the Ecto.
How are you?
How are you?
Oh man, I totally gotta get a hold of Preston and
When did I start?
Art will be after this to send him the
You get
this whole
there's a
mission.
waypoint. There's a waypoint on your map. In fact, there's a lot of new mapping data. That tunnel that got out of the alien room that you found, that tunnel in the darkness that your scouting bots went a little into, it reveals what the rest of it is. And it shows that they set up a secondary, the cultists set up a secondary lab or site like a couple kilometers away in a larger chamber with more machines.
Which could be where the light was.
More than likely, so.
Yeah.
Is that all that we're able to extract?
Do we get any kind of like rough images of things?
Yeah, you do. It shows you the layout. Does show like from her point of view, it's very confused. There's explosions and gunfire and her hiding. There's some figure there. There's another figure. There's two figures. One with a machine gun, one with a plasma weapon. They're firing on the cultists. They're scattering, running down different tunnels. She's hit with an explosion. So she doesn't have a very good view of it because apparently she was wounded by it. None of you... you can all give me perception checks, or actually not perception, investigation.
I didn't know it.
Or wait, actually, this is just what you're getting from the Eclipse. You really can't... so you can give me perception for that or investigation for just viewing at it.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
No, that is a negative.
40 for my perception.
Okay.
Crit success.
You said
For what?
investigation?
Perception.
Okay.
I can do either one.
The
Investigation, exactly right on.
guy with the plasma weapon looks exactly like somebody you saw at base camp near the gate. Heavily armored dude who was a hypercorp, mercenary, like a direct action guy.
Not saying anything, just basically zoom in on the face.
Yeah.
Zoom in on the guy.
He's wearing a helmet, but it's the same stature with the critical success. Yeah, it looks.
Put them side by side and just put facial matching software.
Well, you can't see the face because it's full mask, but it looks identical.
Or, actually, another way we can do that, does it have a clear enough shot of the plasma rifle that he's using?
Not really. But this is all you can see. You're literally just watching a screen.
Okay.
So this is the most you can get out of it. Did anybody else succeed?
Yeah, I got
we
40 on
succeeded.
investigation.
And 40 on perception.
Between the rest of you see the other guy with the machine gun as somebody else you saw at base camp. It looks very close. David can tell it's identical. But that's all you can get. You can't tell any other information out without getting the
let's go
Cyrock
talk
out.
to Alpha.
So, what are you doing with Delta Cyrock? Are you? This is all you're getting it from. This is all you're getting from being able to see the action.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and shut that down and basically tell Delta once Delta's a shut down, we'll bring them back for more information if we need so.
Okay. Are you leaving in the Faraday cage or taking them out or what?
I'm taking her out of the Faraday cage and shutting it down and popping the stack since we don't need her wandering about, Beta wandering around, and I'm shutting him down and leaving him in the Faraday cage. So
Okay.
And I will see about reintegration later. Not.
Okay.
So,
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Okay.
Good night, Gracie.
Cyrock, give me a roll times 3 save.
yes, I don't like this, but
Yeah. Says, don't tell me, I won't go to sleep.
that hurt.
No, sir, I don't like it.
All right, you
Don't
take
make it one
3 lucidity. You're like, no, don't want to go to sleep. Let me out. I want to help you. Let me help. I'm helpful.
Oh, computer.
I like helping people.
Stop all the down.
Tell me about the rabbits.
Oh, computer.
That's how you feel. You feel a little bit of shit like that.
I just took
Ross gets all the points.
Yeah.
All
All right.
So do we want to go check out Alpha now and talk with him a little bit?
You can.
Now we know.
You can slap him awake.
I'll
I'm not going to slap him away.
Mono sword.
To the ribs.
Okay. Well, yeah. Shock
Sure
is.
was figured you'd teabag him.
Yeah. No, he's in a female morph at this point. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not quite the same.
Motorboat him.
There's got 1,000-yard stare off. Anyway, so
Yeah, no, I'm going to
We've won the
just
long
squeeze a
game
little bit
of
on the ribs.
RPPR.
all right. Critical failure. He passes out.
He was already unconscious.
He,
Yeah.
well,
He woke up and then passed out.
you put him into shock.
Like, sir, that's not
So give me another paramedic check.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, he's dying.
another nano bandage.
That doesn't fix everything.
All right, you can give me one more check. If you fail this one,
He's more bandaged than man now.
you can give me Bill. You can give me one more check. If you fail, he will die.
Critical success.
No, that's the other kind of critical.
All right.
Thanks, Obama.
The ribs were mostly crushed. You snap one, and it pierces his heart. Aaron is baseball. You can spin Moxie to save him.
And what? Just upgrade it to a regular failure?
And then reroll.
No.
I'm gonna spend 2 Moxie on the NPC.
Turn him over, rip the stack out, put him in a spare, put him in with his friend.
It's already.
All
right.
God damn it.
All right, everyone give me a will save except for Gerard.
I'm an assassin.
All right, except for Tom and Aaron. Or for Jason and
Too bad.
Tom.
good.
Aaron, you definitely have to do it. Sorry. Everyone except Jason and Tom.
I was briefed on Proxy Cogburn.
33.
All right, you gain 1 listening. You love this shit.
Fuck yeah, murder!
I make it, so.
All right, yeah, no, you're all fine.
Oh, like,
like,
what are my vibro blades?
Great interrogation there.
He's like, here, actually, like, I'll hand him the stack. Like, load that up.
No, you do
Actually,
that
I've got the
yourself.
thought right in
You know,
mind.
you're better at this technology stuff than I am.
It's plug and play.
Do you have extra organs cluttering up your space?
All right.
Sell them to Dr.
I guess
Bombay.
I'm turning into Buckley.
I have
I
the
got
better
2
one
stacks
there.
right now.
Okay, what are you going to do with it?
Too many bones, not enough
Are you going
cash.
to like
Cash
pop
for
it in the
bones.
spares and interrogate it?
Cash for bones.
Yeah, sure, why not? Let's interrogate it in a spare.
DJ Roba!
Yeah, all right. Did you ever awakens
Again.
Are you? Is he in the Faraday cage or?
Yep.
Use Delta Cyrock!
No,
Turn it back on.
we're
Put him back in there.
Cyrox.
Okay, no Delta Cyrock. All right, I see how it is.
Hello.
Well, no, he's just turned off in there. You
I
can
know.
turn it back on.
Good
But
enough for beta, but not good enough for alpha.
So how are you interrogating him? Just vocal? Like, I mean, he's in Faraday cage.
Yeah.
You have a little microphone. You can talk to him through it. It's like, what happened to my body? What happened to me? I was hit by
I'm
this.
gonna-
I was hit by a motorcycle, a go cycle, and then this. So,
I'm gonna like.
doesn't handle it super well. He's freaking out.
This is not street cleaning.
want
day.
another
Remain
body.
calm.
Okay.
And you want to get out of this place and continue whatever fucked up research you assholes do.
Worship, not research.
Yeah.
Okay. Intimidation -20. He's got a disordered mind. Disoriented.
What with the go cycle spare morph
Yeah.
turn of events?
Nope.
Okay. He's panicking.
Fell by 2.
He's
sick.
muttering. You can give me investigation checks to figure out if he has any relevant information.
Plus for the fury.
Not 6.
All right. He's muttering about traitors, about being set up, about being so close that it's all back there. It's all if I could just get away. So he's convinced whoever attacked him was a traitor. So he doesn't seem to mention anything about Charlie and Delta. But yeah.
All right.
Pop him out.
Bim.
Okay.
All right. I guess let's go down the tunnel.
In the rabbit hole.
Yep.
Yay.
All right.
I see only one way to go.
All right.
I tie off my spindle.
Yeah, you do it. It is like about a 40-meter drop.
all good.
So between your level and the level with the second sight path. So your go cycle, because it's low gravity, your go cycles.
I thought they couldn't fit through the door.
Oh yeah, they can't fit through the door. Never mind.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can expand it if you wanted to. You do have a. He does have a plasma cutter.
Captain Obvious app for life's little moments.
So you don't have to open. Yeah, you can leave it there. And
Besides, how would we get him down the 40-meter drop?
yeah, that was the other thing. Well, you have a spindle. That would probably be enough in this gravity.
They only hold 250K.
Low gravity. It's 0.2 G. Yeah. So
Space, you thwart me once again.
yeah.
All right, let's go down.
All right, so you go down. You start marching. It's a long march.
And my machine's been able to heal anything, or
It's a 7-hour march, so you guys can heal 7 hours worth. So that would be 35.
Does that include stress?
No.
Space blues.
Okay.
It's physical wounds
Two
up.
bits in one. Two
No,
bits in
nothing
one.
for stress.
Not just one
Okay,
bit,
bro.
but
You're in a
two.
very stressful place.
Ross.
Yeah.
What is a nano bandage heal per hour?
I think 3 per hour.
Okay. I'm feeling all right then.
It's alright.
I'll just say 3 per hour because it might be a little more, but you're walking, so that's probably not super great.
Yeah.
Do you have medicines on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with medicines, yeah, 3 per
Okay.
hour. Yeah. Well, even though you're walking. So,
Okay, yeah.
so you are nearing the site. Again, it's still more tunnel. How are you approaching the site itself? You have a map of it. You know, just basically the tunnel goes up a slight incline and then opens up into a massive chamber.
can I send?
There is another exit on the other side. You could circle around and get to it on the other side, but
By the
I'll
way,
just...
we have a saucer bot available.
Okay, so. And actually, was the scout? I forgot. Was the scout swarm just one use only, or are they multiple?
You can
use?
reuse it.
Okay. So sending out ahead of us just in case.
It's slow, so...
Saucer bot has chameleon cloak standard.
let's see here.
Sounds fine by me. Send it out.
All right.
Okay.
So basically, here's the chamber itself. There's an incline leading up
That is
either way,
not quite
so
my
you
thing.
can go
Just
around.
kill things.
It's about 100 meters on a side, so it's fairly large. So you could just all go up that way, or split up. So, but that seems to be the only way in. This area is actually kind of dark, and that's the edge of their mapping. So you don't know if there are actually, and they didn't fully map this room out, so there might be other entrances in there. If you want to spend a couple hours searching the tunnels around it, you might find another way in.
Probably worth it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
So you're all sticking together though to search for it.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
No, we're just gonna split. You know,
okay.
make it easier.
All right.
Send out an army of Delta Cyrox and spares.
I ad block that ad. It's coming up far too often.
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay.
No, I actually failed that one.
33 critical success.
All right, Aaron, you find a smaller tunnel that is too small for you to fit through, but a biomorph could fit through it, crawling. You know,
Actually,
like a duct or a vent
He would
size.
be our best bet. not
Yeah.
me.
Or yeah, no, you're just like pfft, whatever. All right, I don't
But,
give a
like,
shit.
how are you?
I'm
do you
too
have
big.
any infiltration? How's your perception? and stuff?
yeah,
my
he's got
infiltration's
an
at 80.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Sorry.
And I also have chameleon skin.
No.
So, crawl.
You, with the scout swarm, you think it would... the room itself is also about 100 meters square. It's 100 meters empty cube, basically. Yeah, square. So it would go up about 50 meters on this side. So you could get up there, Tom. So that's with 2 hours of searching. Do you want to keep looking, or you're going to go through the main thing?
I don't want to get too far ahead of everybody.
Yeah. Well, you're in position. You can be in position whenever you want.
Well, if you're chameleon, I mean, what does he see?
Oh, so you actually are going in? Mm-hmm. All right, give me an infiltration check and a perception check.
Made it.
Okay.
And made it.
Which order was that in?
Infiltration and perception.
Okay. All right. You actually see a alien creature of some sort that has 7, 8 legs, limbs. It's kind of moving around. It's actually far dimmer than air. It's fairly dim, almost not totally dark. There are a couple of lights on some of the machines or structures or whatever those are. There are, you see inside there are 3 sort of large pillars, and then 2 large squares, and then sort of a central dais. And it's crawling along in between those. There's some intricate like cabling or mesh or something up there in some of these. So it's moving around. It is actually moving towards your position slowly. You're what are you gonna do?
How far back are they?
They're quite a ways away.
Yeah, I'm not facing this thing on my own.
Okay.
Fuck that.
All right.
I'm gonna crawl back in where the way I came.
Okay. As you do that, it sees you.
It does?
Yep. It made its perception check.
Ah.
And you basically both spotted each other.
Well, hello there.
Yeah.
How are you?
It looks like a thin, gray, like, strand of string, but it's two-dimensional.
Appendage.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're still tagnetted in, right?
Actually,
Blocked.
it's very faint where Tom is, thanks to the interference from the wall. Fortunately, you're using the scout swarm as a relay, so that's the only reason you can get it at all. Anyways, he gets a 43 to hit
You have a
you.
radio booster.
Frey.
Yes.
We don't need it right now.
Do we all need to make a...
I will upgrade that to a...
No, because of the interference. We can't
Okay,
really see
with
it.
a crit, you barely managed to avoid it.
Tom didn't make a will save.
No.
All right,
38 skidoo.
it starts chasing you.
I'm moving.
All right, you got about 150 meters to go. Give me a free running check.
Eclipse phase. That tense moment.
49, yes.
Scuttling
All right.
as an octopus through a tunnel in an asteroid. being
46.
chased By
Let's see
two-dimensional
here.
war.
So it's
Yeah.
right behind you. It's still in range, so it's going to try to shit you one more, and this will be Frey at
Gonna try to what hit?
shoot. Yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
heard that differently.
Yeah, there was some value
it will hit you.
there.
61.
Shift, David. Shift.
41.
All right, it will hit you. A thin gray, just something. It almost looks like string, but it's a sort of two-dimensional. It's kind of like an optical illusion, but it goes through you and just cuts right through you. Let's see here. So that's 8. Only 9 damage.
Armor effective.
Armor defeating. Your armor seems to not exist for it, or it just falls apart at the
Do we see
molecular.
this beam go straight through the tunnel?
Yes, it's exactly like that strand that web of things that went
So
through.
do we get
So Tom, you
tagnetted? We
yeah.
see Com get hit. Can we step away from there?
Well, here's the thing, Tom.
Peeking our heads right there.
You realize you're basically a sitting duck. You're basically, it's like shooting fish in a barrel. It's going to get at least 3 more attacks on you because of the distance in this small ass tunnel. You can either, there is another entrance that takes you to a random tunnel that you could take. Or you could stop and try and shoot it before it kills you.
You could take another turn.
Or if you have explosives, you could try and just blow up part of the wall to.
I don't have any explosives.
Okay, well,
I will go down one of the
attack
random
net?
tunnel. One of the.
do what?
Are we close enough to be in TACnet?
You can see what's going on. Yes,
Tom,
he's about 100
if we see
meters
the
away
beam come
in
up
a
from
duck-sized tunnel.
us, do we see the beam come straight up?
It goes. You see it go through him. It seems to fade after it strikes him, though.
Okay.
Would you like to take an online survey? What do you do when the exterminator is late?
I'm going to say,
All right.
Tom, what's your character name again?
Silent Depths.
All right. So what are you going to do, Tom?
Kind of over the side.
Yeah.
One of the.
All right.
Cut to the other
Give me a
one.
free
I'm
running
gonna-
check.
I'm going to fire down the hole.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It gets
As will I.
It's
Russ.
as soon as you go through that. It's all right. So you lose sight of it as soon as you do that. So it doesn't shoot you again. All right. So you're the only one who can shoot. Only one person can shoot. It's a small tunnel. Only one of you can fit. In fact, only you can fit because you're in a biomorph. All right. You're well. You could too.
I thought we were
I
just
was
kind of
going to just lob
aiming
a seeker
from the...
through it.
Well, it's a duck-sized vent. It's very small. How are you going to shoot through each other? Only one person is going to be big enough to shoot.
No. I was saying, I'm looking in the vent, standing outside. I was just going to shoot from...
But how can you... Okay, so the vent is long and runs in one direction. With
No,
a seeker,
I was saying I was gonna-
you might be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you fire the seeker...
You could fire a seeker at an
Yeah.
angle, and it would pick up, the tracking.
Well, you would have to fire the seeker first, and then you would have to wait. You would have to then position yourself to shoot.
Okay, go ahead.
Do your secret.
All right.
Let's see what the
I think I
seeker
was
does.
just misunderstanding the logistics of what it was
Yeah.
laid out.
It's a narrow vent. It's very...
Yeah.
And I am going to go for
But
the
Seekers.
It's a negative 40 to hit.
negative 40?
Yes.
With a Seeker?
Yes.
Nope.
All right. It explodes a little early. It's shooting very under cramped conditions. You're also trying not to hit Tom. You don't want to get him in the radius.
But at least maybe we're trying to get his attention.
You lose visual of it because Tom jumps through a random tunnel. So Tom, you're in a random tunnel. What are you going to do? Oh yeah, also give me a will times 3. You fucking saw an alien horrible monster.
Why did I suddenly imagine an octopus
All right, you lose one,
keep on trucking stuff?
Yeah.
My mind's fine.
Yeah.
Keep on trucking her.
All right.
Google it.
All right. From the 70s, yeah. Robert Crumb.
Well, I know the song. I just didn't know the step or
The cartoon. Anyways, what are you going to do? You can spend an interfacing check trying to figure out where you are by looking at your mapping data. You have a 40, or you moose can.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Wait,
Mother.
does he still ping on my TACnet,
Not now.
even with radio booster?
It's through solid walls. You'd have to get to
25.
the opening where he was.
Okay, my muse knows where I am.
I saw an 80 something.
Was it?
Yeah. I would say you do not understand.
That's fine, yeah.
All right.
No, actually, it still has been too high even
Yeah.
for it. So.
It's through a solid wall. The reason the radio booster worked is because it was just distance, and there wasn't that much interference.
So no.
Because you had line of sight. But now he's on the other side of a solid wall.
Right. I'm looking for a place I can actually kind of crawl into and just stay out of sight for
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Bolt hole.
10.
All right. You see one about 100 meters away.
I will sneak over there.
All right. Give me an
Sneak,
infiltration.
sneak. 58.
All right. You're there. You're pretty sure it didn't follow you immediately. You heard an explosion right behind you.
I'm going to kind of just... I'll stay here for just a little while.
Okay. So Tom is in the tunnels. There's a creature somewhere in the room that the cultists...
I don't like aliens either, Ross.
Okay.
I don't like humans. I don't like aliens right now either.
So you ready to see maybe through the smoke?
50 meter radius,
yeah,
50 meter
too far.
range. Yeah.
Enhanced vision do anything?
When you wait for the smoke to clear, thermal, it's gone. It doesn't seem to be there.
Nanovision?
It's not at the Moloch. That's a microscope. It's like zoom in.
Well,
Enhance.
it's micro. I'm thinking of it as basically a collection of monowire that just swings, because that's the easiest way that I can reconcile that in my head.
You mean its weapon, the thing that it shot at Tom?
Yeah.
Well, it disappeared after it went through Tom, so you didn't see it. If you actually saw it in live, you'd be able to make that kind of check. So, but it's not there anymore. Again,
Retain the ability to crouch.
so you guys know
joints still
you
work.
you have an approximate idea of where that creature would be. Probably ducked back into the main room, which you know how to get
Yeah.
to. So, are you sending the saucer bug?
Yep.
Doom Frisbee. Yep.
Okay, so send the Doom Frisbee there. It gets there. So it's it has perception at 40, I think,
Okay.
with all the sensors.
Yeah. Let me-
It doesn't notice them.
No, I just. Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't see anything immediately. It actually does see 2 bodies, biomorphs. You think that they're Charlie and Delta. You can't tell how they've been killed, but they're cold, so they're not living bodies. There is it looks like some sort of server or something set up with a bunch of cables and other equipment hooked up to a machine. The dais, the center machine. This thing right there. And that's where the 2 bodies are. There also appears to be some scorch marks and other things.
So you're saying
Anything that
particular
looks,
machine is on a dais, on a dais. on a
Covered that
dais.
one already.
Across anything that looks even similar to No Evil stuff?
You have to be a little more specific than that. Are you talking about solid? Are you talking about the no, you do not.
I would think it probably has better than 40 because it's got enhanced vision, hearing, and radar.
Enhanced hearing. All right.
I mean, if that's what you want.
It's
to do.
picking up a radar map of the room. It cannot, with its 40, it's able to tell what that creature is as opposed to the rest of the room. It does not at this point.
Okay.
So
Bring it back and let's go up the tunnel that Tom took.
you'd have to go one at a time.
And I couldn't go because
At all.
Yeah, you don't know where
No,
Tom
the
is
saucer
exactly.
bot. We know it went. We know Tom took a.
Another tunnel that you
Another
don't know
tunnel.
which that tunnel that is. That's not mapped.
Is he still connected by TACnet?
No.
We've established
You'd
that.
have to send. You could send your scout swarms ahead.
But wait a minute.
And try
we
and-
know when he turned down a tunnel because I've got eidetic memory.
Yeah, you know where he went, what exit he
But-
took.
Well, at that point, yeah.
And we could ping the spot at which he left TACnet.
Yeah.
So, okay, then I will group the scouts again and then spread them out to see if we can find them. So,
Okay.
Hey Tom, how you doing?
I'm great. Wait, well, not so much.
You see the scout swarms report interference. Oh, signal degrade. Oh, and they're gone. Was anybody watching down the tunnel, or were you just... Well, I assume you were like...
Yeah.
That's... Okay.
Yeah.
One person could be watching, because it's small. Who's watching?
What's your perception?
45.
I'll watch.
Mine's
I guess
70.
you probably could, yeah.
He's
All right. Give me a roll.
flatten out my legs.
Pass.
All right, you see the squirrel
really
going?
good roll too. 7 out of 70.
Yeah.
Then you see the walls themselves open up just a bit or something. You see some sort of motion through the
not
walls.
that again.
But it's not the gray lines. It's a mist, like a small cloud. And then they just the scout swarm just kind of disintegrates.
Just like what happened to,
Well said.
Yeah.
Say it again.
So Tom,
Yes.
you're hiding.
Yes.
Nothing's happened in the last few minutes.
Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
Okay, you're healing. That'll take an hour. Heal that damage back. You want to sit there for an hour?
I do not.
Okay.
I'll slowly crawl out of the little cubby hole I found.
Okay.
Go for a scuttle.
I'm going to go for a scuttle. Yeah, go for a scuttle, see what I can see.
Okay. Give me an infiltration check. I assume you're being sneaky.
Yeah, I am.
84. That's not sneaky. Blood's...
Switch it, 48.
Oh, yeah. Blood's coming out of you now. We forgot about that part. You're usually, when you sneak, you're not bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No. Well, you can just
There we
flip it.
go.
Yeah.
Now you
Well,
go.
whatever. All right. So now you're sneaky.
Like,
So you can go back the way you came.
yeah, just like once I get into the main tunnel where I was, just
Yeah, a little bit. Give me a perception.
I have 360 degree vision.
I know. Yeah, you actually don't need to rotate your head. That's literally...
Yes.
Okay.
43.
43. Okay. You do see something moving at the edge where that opens up into that main room. Something you can't tell what it is though, but something.
That's why
organic.
so let's go that other way.
Yeah, back to your comrades.
Like I love having multiple limbs. This is awesome.
All right, Tom comes back on TACnet.
Alright.
All right, Tom, you need to make one more infiltration check in order to
Ping
get
him.
all the way through the tunnel.
All right, we're just gonna roll the first one here.
Okay. Well, it's an opposed check.
Status, report in.
If I don't get a 1, I'm not gonna be very happy here.
Okay.
18.
All right. Well, that beats his 2.
Oh, good.
All right. He doesn't notice you.
Like once I gotta crawl out. Yeah, there's something down there. It's really bad.
Your limbs kind of.
It's like, oh, it's healing. It'll be fine in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like because I know this.
You still have 7 though.
It just your metachine's just kind of like, oh, some of your biomass is gone. It
Right.
just disappeared.
Oh, like
We're not sure how that happens.
well, take care of that. Like, right out.
We'll start growing you my biomass.
Like, I can actually talk to my medicines. Eh?
Yeah, sure. It's like Clippy. I noticed you've lost some blood. Would you like some help with that? Anyway,
Better than Bonzi, buddy.
yeah, Bonsai.
But yeah, it's
replacement.
You all
Just
uninstalled
click
Cool Rat
here.
brand medicines.
but it is.
Hey, I've noticed you've got some gunshot wounds. Let me help with that.
You know what?
Bring the social
Cool rat.
rod back.
You know what, Ross? That's
Yeah,
actually exactly how I wanted to
Let's.
be.
To be like Cool Rat.
Yes.
Cool Rat
Cool
medicines.
rat.
All right. Are you going through the main entrance, or are you going to look for another side entrance?
But yeah, it's like the damage it inflicted on me was the same as it inflicted on him.
Yeah. Nice, clean slicing.
Yeah.
And it's not even really.
Actually, you could analyze it with your paramedic check.
Alright, yeah.
Since it's someone else and not your own wounds, you're not really so keen to just God, stop the bleeding.
Stop all the bleeding.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, it's
Remarkably clean cuts.
not just clean cut. It looks like it was just
It's not even really a cut.
It's not even just like. Give me a cog times 3 roll.
Me?
Cog times 3.
Yeah. No. Big ol' nope.
Okay.
Whole lot of nope.
It's unlike any type of injury you've seen before. It's not.
Interest sci-fi aliens?
All right, sure.
Or actually, can I actually do interest gatecrashing?
Actually, yeah. Interest gatecrashing.
Oh yeah.
All right. Since you say that with me, I'll help.
I'll spin a moxie on that.
49 success.
Academics, anatomy?
Sure, yeah.
Well, if you got it.
Yes. 38 out of 45.
Yep. So I made it.
All right, between the three of you, you spend the next half hour like poring over the nanoscopic view of Tom's.
So here's hold your tentacle out.
Yeah.
There you go.
All three of you give you will saves as you actually think what happened here.
Nope.
Yes, success.
I'm fine.
You think this is totally theoretical, and you're not a physicist, but you're thinking this is actually. It looks like it's aged substantially. It's just like weaponized entropy, as a force. Directional entropy, yeah.
Academics astrophysics, is that even possible?
Probably not, by your understanding.
The astrophysics? That would be thermodynamics.
Yeah.
No, still.
That would be 8 lucidity if you fail.
What?
This is alien technology.
Trauma.
Do we lose anything if we succeed?
Just one.
That's still enough for a trauma.
All right. Yeah.
You said you had some comfort, right?
Yeah.
Here, actually, reaching. Wait, doesn't work on.
This is way above your pay grade.
It does.
Somebody
I'm a bio.
Oh,
He's not.
This is your home.
Yeah, it's the
have some
comfort.
programs.
So what's that worth?
Gerard, you realize though,
Comfort,
the
what's
scats
that
were
about?
just disintegrated. But there's perhaps there's some forensic
Plus
evidence left
5
behind
lucidity.
that would let you figure out if this is actually the same as the solemn bacteria or not. You just have to go back in that vent and scoop it up.
What will they do?
Here, have this specimen container.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. What would be the best way?
Specimen container.
Specimen container. If you have fractal limbs or fingers, that would be perfect.
I have a telescope. Actually, I could reach in
You
there because
can't
I have telescoping arms.
I've got
I could just reach in and go down.
Could I pick it up?
I don't think it'll reach that far.
Phrasing.
But I would say you could disconnect it and he could use it as a tool.
Here,
I'm saying I've got the tool.
Oh,
I
you
have-
then yeah.
I have a utilitool if you'd rather use
And I have
something that's not
wrist-mounted tools
attached
too,
to you.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, so you could do that.
Utilitool, specimen container, go have a party.
Are you going to do that?
Yep.
Give me an infiltration check.
Show me potato salad.
If you do this, I'll give you a point of moxie.
Oh God, that was bad.
That was real bad.
That was bad. I'm gonna roll.
Bad idea. Common
I'm gonna roll
sense in an
again.
uncommon world. Use Rethink Pro.
Okay, re-roll.
No,
You're not going to re-roll?
I can't. That was just enough
Okay.
to not
It was a
make
crit
critical
fail.
Oh, okay. Well,
rolled
he
88.
spots you.
And he sounds just like Delta Cyrock.
He's going to shoot his weaponized entropy at you. So
How far is he into the tunnel?
he's at 150 meters away. You're pretty close to the exit, though. So since you failed your check pretty quickly, so he
back
hits
up?
you, and it's going to hit. There's no way for you to dodge it. You got a 79. So
In a tunnel.
yeah, unless you roll an 11 or a 22, you're going to be hit.
Frey.
Yeah,
Frey.
you need a critical.
Frey.
100.
100. That works. Yeah, Ross.
Tom and David are rubbing off on me for once.
All right, you dodge it. You dodge it.
See what happens when
Wrong
you use purple dice.
All right, you can give me a free running check to either escape or get to pick up the thing.
Chopper.
the chopper.
Beach to it.
Free running or what?
Free running to escape, get back out, or to get to the specimen site.
Do it. Bodies are cheap.
Proxy Cowboy or Proxy Cogburn?
I'll say you connected his body to a spindle so you can pull him out.
Yeah.
Just reel him back.
I got a free running check. Yeah.
All right, you get to the specimen site. It's got to fire again.
54 out of 55.
All right, you get to the
Nice.
specimen site pretty quickly. So as you're gathering up, he's going to fire again. He hits you again. Unless you...
Pray again?
Yeah.
Do some magical bullshit again. That was amazing. Way to roll dice.
No, God, no. Fail.
All right. The strand goes through you. Your body is ripped apart by force of entropy. 10, 14 damage. No armor.
I don't even know where my... Oh, durability.
Yeah.
Right.
Durr.
Oh, man.
That's
I've got like a
what's
hell of a lot of durability.
Weird. It's like you're playing Gerard or something.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. So you're fine. You're fine.
Oh!
All right. Do you have any skill to know how to pick up specimens correctly or anything like that? Your muse can tell you at a base 40 if you don't have anything higher.
I've got
Any science.
botany.
Botany would work. Basic science 101. That's
Here,
what they teach you in space high school.
can I feed him astrozoology?
Yeah, you can give him a plus 10 bonus. If you succeed on your check.
I do.
All right, so you get
Yes.
plus 10 bonus.
Yes, and that helped.
All right.
52 out of 55.
You take another.
Nice! Teamwork!
You take another shot. He hits again.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I
upgrade
passed
that.
it. I passed
What'd
it,
you
but
roll?
I got a 24.
But you can upgrade that to a crit.
No, I
It's
can't.
He's
on
got a
Moxie.
24 too. No, he rolled.
Ties go to defenders.
Ties go to defend.
Ties always go to defenders.
All right, so now you need to get out.
Spindle me!
Yeah, just ragdoll.
All right, you still need to make one free running check to avoid getting caught in the vent while you're holding the thing, as he's pulling you back.
You can.
20, yep.
All right.
Who's actually
This
the
is last
fastest
attack.
that can haul his max? Because we'll have both
33
the spindle running
critical.
and someone running away.
Damn.
I have wheels.
I can't do anything like against
Unless you roll a critical.
It could happen.
Like you do.
No.
All right.
Or not.
Let's see.
I'm fucked.
17 damage.
Really?
Yeah. It's not the full web. It's not as damaging.
It's only a little entropy.
Yeah. Only part of your
I'm
body
at
is right there.
half my durability right now.
Yeah.
Shut
Just
up.
about.
You are bleeding multiple places. The vent is just covered in blood. It's like a fucking
Abattoir?
Yeah, abattoir or
Good word.
slasher flick. So
Wound threshold, I've definitely got 2 wounds.
all right.
Medicines eats one, doesn't it?
Well, it ignores the pay
Yeah,
for one.
yeah.
So yeah, you have a -10 penalty now. So you got the sample. So
I get a moxie.
yeah, you do get your moxie for risking your life for that. Your team leader kind of seemed to have marginal value, but you're all together. The creature seems to be
Once you come out, is that once you come out?
Are you kidding? He was the one
yeah.
with enough meat in him to go do that and not die.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'll slap a bandage on him too.
All right, yeah, no, you heal 3 hit points an hour.
It's gonna take a while.
So what are you going to do?
Well, he can move in that vent, so we need to find some way to seal that vent for a moment, right?
You could just go on to the other tunnel. Like there are many other tunnels. There is the main entrance
Yeah,
to
but
the
we don't
room
want
as
him
well.
coming up behind us in that vent.
All right, fair enough.
Well, he doesn't seem well. Never mind.
Saying nothing but silently switching from the frag seeker to the high explosive seeker.
Oh yeah, you could just fire. Yeah, you could fire more seekers now that Tom or Aaron isn't in the way.
Oh.
You could take time to aim, which gives you plus 30.
Would you like to take an online survey? What do you do when the exterminator is late?
Yeah, so it would only be -10 to hit him where he is, where he's been firing the strands from, which is guessing where he's watching you. So yeah, you could do that
I always feel like
if you want to. Do you want to?
Blinded by the light.
Would you like to take an online survey?
Oh, yes, kill it. Kill it with fire.
New puzzle unlocked. Is there an afterlife?
Well, with tactics, the main entrance is large, and all of you could enter at the same time and just overwhelm it with superior firepower.
could we?
Well, that's assuming.
It's fighting us with the weaponized heat death of the universe,
Yeah.
and you're saying we're going to overwhelm it.
All right.
Maybe we can intimidate it.
Fair enough. You could
Fire
try
down,
to.
Are you firing down the vent yet?
Yeah. All right.
David,
Do it.
David,
Might as
look
well.
at me.
All right.
This looks like a job for the human bullet. Fire me, boy.
You said plus 30, right?
Well, with my minus 4 penalties, it's a minus 10 altogether.
Okay, I'm moxing that.
Okay.
Let's see, so that's going to be 27.
Yeah.
All right. You hit its position. You can give me perception checks to see if you can figure out if you hit it or not.
Yeah, I got a perception check.
I see nothing.
It's also sound, too, so...
I don't see it.
Okay. Or hear it. Did anybody make it?
Was there a penalty?
No.
I think I took that.
Oh,
Is it
I guess
visual based?
It's visual and audio.
But no, I did make it,
Okay,
actually.
then probably did.
I thought there was a penalty.
Okay. No. Those of you make it, you think you see movement, something flinch back from the site, and like a sound, something like organic or meaty.
A gaseous
being ripped or
expulsion.
torn apart. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. You know, I really wish I'd thought of this a little earlier. While he was doing that, we should have had someone run into the room and pull a good old ice cream scoop special on Charlie and Delta.
You could.
I'm not in
Okay?
shape to do that at the moment.
I have my chameleon skin, so I can try to infiltrate.
Go for it.
Or Tom could. He has.
I'm at a minus 10 right now.
You from 9 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
Really? You didn't have a wound threshold? Wait, you don't have medicines?
Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, my wound threshold.
Yeah. So he ignores one wound because of the medicine.
And then, okay, I'll...
long as
Don't
it's higher
worry.
than
No
4.
pain with me.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, because, yeah, mine
Oh,
will be
no,
up at 65. So.
All right, give me the scoop.
Oh yeah. Both of you go in. There's two bodies.
We're in an asteroid called
Okay.
Wormwood,
Yeah.
and there's some sort of alien presence with weaponized entropy and 4 crazy cultists that... Oh, you meant this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I can go for the second one while Tom goes for the first
All
one.
right.
All right, so here we go.
All right. I'll just say you guys are synchronized while Tom shoots a rocket in there. In the
Yes.
event.
David.
Yeah. Or sorry, David.
Yes,
shoots a-
12.
All right.
58.
It's going to see it.
All right.
It's okay. Hopefully it's busy being on fire.
All right, you see an explosion. You hear an explosion, see an explosion up at the top left of the room. You can either study that room, see if you see it. It's dimmer than in the rest of the asteroid. But there are the two bodies there. There's also a server setup, and there's also looks like an interface. They've actually built some sort of interface that works with the machine.
Okay,
Which
you
is
go
what
for the
they were talking
you go
about.
for the bodies. I'll
And
take
it looks
a look.
like it's unlocked too. Like they didn't have time to set the password protection on. So it would just be an interfacing check.
It's
I can do that.
password.
All right.
Password is password.
Figuring anything out from that now?
So that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's.
Do I make the bodies?
I think it's the alien
yeah.
message.
58 out of 80 made it.
Okay.
This thing that's
Yeah.
You start interfacing with it. Tom.
Stacks.
trapped here.
All right. You grab the first stack.
Skitters, and then scuttle.
Okay, so you're running after that. All right, Aaron, it's child of the sacred circle. Welcome. And then it gives up. Do you have a xenoarchaeology or anything about xeno anything?
No. Actually,
I do, but I'm not there.
interest Titans.
Okay, sure.
So let's see if that works for anything. No. So it's just 5 off of it. Or damn, I can't do anything on there. Or can I just use academics astrophysics? Yes, I love the wonders of the universe
Sure.
and the potential issues.
Yeah,
All right, try that.
I'll give you a +1.
That doesn't help.
Actually, do you have any interests that are relevant to this? Like, your motivations?
Actually, techno-progressivism and
I don't know that.
And, okay.
You can +1 mox and use that.
Okay, thanks.
All right, with that, well, you could just flip that.
Yeah, flip it now. I will.
All right, so you start looking into it. Yeah, holy shit! There's all kinds of information here. It's great. So he starts downloading that. So instead of grabbing the stack, he's messing with the server.
Weird. Zeroed off mission and
Yeah.
Well, then I'll go to the other body.
Okay, you get the.
You gave me a treasure trove.
Scuttle.
Okay.
no.
What are the three
I
of you
didn't
doing?
give it to you.
Scanning the tunnel,
Flip that.
looking for more movement.
Doesn't. Oh, give me a perception check.
I'm going to move up to where they. To them. I'm covering them.
Let's not overcommit.
You see what you see. There's nothing. Looks like you bloated up good.
Want to chat with live soffents in your area?
Okay. Again, there's the main entrance which you can get to, or you can continue to monitor the side vent. Or what are you two doing?
I'm monitoring them. I'm going to infiltrate up. I've got the chameleon cloak. I've got thermal dampening.
So you're going through the main entrance. All right.
I'm Billy Bates with the heat death of the universe.
All right, fine, why not? I'm going to toss the spy frisbee and go in there myself, try to at least create a target-rich environment. So,
Okay, so both of you are going in the main entrance?
Yeah.
All right, both of you are sneaking or not?
Yeah.
All right.
I make it over to the other body.
Okay. I'll take you around to pull
Sure.
the stack on. Scoop, scoop, scoop.
He's like, I'm good at this.
Yeah.
Chameleon cloak, thermal dampening.
Nope. That's a big old pile of nope.
Okay. You're getting massive amounts of data, including the location of where Wormwood is in the universe, like what's outside of it. There's just a treasure trove of stuff. So
Pass it directly on to him. He's got the emergency Farcaster.
yeah. Let's see here.
Data.
Well, I'm putting.
Uploading.
Yeah, you're working on it.
Yeah, I'm downloading everything into
Um,
the bag of hard drives.
let's see.
Okay,
here.
but we're currently sealed in. If we all die, it's not going to be helpful. Meanwhile,
You also find
Captain Farcast here could at
a
least...
thing talking about how the alien technology works, including the structural technology.
Oh,
So
that's how they were getting about.
yeah.
So
Give me a perception check too. Actually, as you're looking at it, or actually interfacing plus 20.
oh god, yeah. There's no way I can fail. Oh no, yeah, I made it.
All right. There's actually sensors embedded in the system. You activate them, I assume.
Yes.
All right. There's a presence behind Bill.
Weird.
There's
360 degree.
well, this is through the alien sensors. Are you feeding that through TACnet?
Yes. So,
Okay.
guys, we have everything.
Down.
The other four of you all give him roll D100. Roll less than a 40.
Damn.
Nope.
Me too.
Less than
Yeah.
a 50?
Less than a 40.
Less than a
Or
45?
infosec, whatever's higher.
Less than a 45?
Do you have Moxie?
I've got a Moxie.
One.
Okay.
I'll spend one.
Did you roll, Bill?
I thought you said everyone else.
Everyone else except for Aaron.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
33. That's a good reroll.
Moxie at 15.
Critical.
Okay. What about you?
I spent.
I feel like this might be important.
Flip it to a succeed.
Yeah, you don't.
I rolled a.
Oh, 91. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll flip that.
So all four of you succeeded by spending Moxie.
I didn't.
Oh, so you failed?
I didn't spend a marks for it.
Okay, so you failed.
Yeah.
All right.
Critically succeeded.
Okay. The three of you get a message on your firewall. Virus detected. Virus stopped from Cyrock. Recommend disconnecting him from the TACnet.
Disconnect. Right
Yeah,
now.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right.
get the message.
No, you did not get the message.
What
My final revenge.
do?
Disable.
Okay.
Disable firewall. Accepting.
Okay. All right.
I'm a spam bot.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay.
That way to
Does
play your
plus one Moxie.
character?
Yeah, plus one.
Yeah,
I'll give David plus
Let's
one.
gotta go with it.
All right. So the three of you see a message that through Aaron's new enhanced sensors that Bill's been compromised. That he has been replaced by a covert agent, someone else with a different ego, a hypercorp agent, who killed him while he was away, while you guys weren't looking, and is the same saboteur who killed the cultists. And so,
You're welcome.
anyways, the two of you,
Three of us or the three of
Those.
yeah, those three, everyone who failed their firewall check or who didn't even yes, I will trust you, Nigerian Prince, with the email attachment. All right, so how do you react?
I guess I gotta
All right,
Bill.
all right.
Do you really?
Well, I'm turning it. I was
Yeah,
already
I-
spinning
yeah.
on you because someone was behind you.
Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah,
So-
it was a bit muddled, but the sensors clarified. It was he's a hostile presence. He's not who he appears to be.
Drop the weapon. Drop
You wouldn't
it.
do anything for a virus.
What have you done with
Only do
Anders?
for hacking. You wouldn't do anything for a virus.
Straight at you.
Outside context problem. You are. It is an alien presence. You jumped into it.
I'm waiting for Ross.
Anyways, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Me too.
All right.
Drop it. What have you done with Anders?
All right.
That is a very large plasma. I'm still Anders. I haven't stopped being Anders.
What does the virus tell me, Ross?
The virus. You get another message. There is a message from the Guardian. It says, "I saw this being killed. The others who tried to speak to me. I see you've attacked me, but I will forgive you if you do not attack me when I come into the open."
Sure.
Okay, you three on your TACnet see a new presence, which is above you, looking down at you. It reveals itself as an 8-legged thing, an alien.
Tom?
Those of you with xenoarchaeology recognize it. You don't even have to roll. It looks a lot like what your artists and archaeologists have decided what an ectoma would look like in its life. The alien spider species that you found ruins of, and it has been dead for millions of years.
Oh yeah, the ones.
They're mentioned in the main
colony,
book.
the colony.
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah, well, in Eclipse phase.
Yeah.
There, yeah. So it looks like a living one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Tom, I'd like to officially apologize for insinuating that you would be the one to somehow screw up the main campaign.
All right.
It's okay, man. That's right. Accepted.
All right. So you have mental speed, or who?
I have mental speed.
All right.
I do too.
Both of you can give me a kinesics check.
Oh, I can get mental C too, but am I too busy just?
What? No, you're fine.
Everyone here is my friends. I can tell by their body language.
Okay. All right. So you guys know what you know.
Even the guy with
the
the
ectoma jumps down from afar and jumps behind these three, who don't seem to be alarmed by it, and says, "You're not getting messages. You're cut off on the TACnet. It's just you
Yeah.
this TACnet. So, what are you guys going to do? Your TACnet is, and according to the alien sensors, he is the." He's one of the hypercorp saboteurs who came here, killed the cultist, and then killed Anders, impersonated him, and is trying to kill you all to cover up the secret.
So
He's dropped his weapon.
I would say, is there any way we can actually reconcile this memory going by that it thinks that we're thinking that it basically doesn't register with what we know because we came with him?
With Anders Sandberg, if you look through the TACnet, through the Guardian's XPs, which you can now access, you can see the blow-by-blow playback of the attack.
With him and
the hypercorp saboteurs, and then he shows you through the sensor network. Do you have mental speed?
yes, I do.
All right, you can give me an investigation check. You can just rule for a few minutes, look through it, and time accelerated feedback.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
I'll do the same.
It's very complicated, but the Guardian seems very trustworthy.
Okay.
It's very complicated. It's,
Oh, he must be a player character.
Yeah.
there's lots of math.
I got it.
Do you have mental speed?
Yes.
Okay. He shows you the play-by-play. Oh, there's this 2-minute time where Anders had his was back against the wall, and you guys weren't looking at him, and that's when the saboteur came, killed him, and then impersonated him, and it was totally just took him a minute to do it. He was a very skilled assassin.
Oh yeah, I disconnected.
He's dropped his gun.
These three are looking at each other, and they're kind of
Actually-
staring.
Turning the seeker weapon at Anders,
Yeah.
and I'm going to try something. Mistake! Captain Obvious out for life's little moments.
Oh, because he did.
Does he react? Anders, the real Anders, disabled that particular pop-up. The fake Anders
Yeah.
would not know
You're
that.
right.
Yeah, it's true.
I did.
Okay.
Do I get the ping?
Okay. Let's see here. You do.
Like a block ping.
Your software freezes for a moment as the Guardian says, "What are you doing? It's fine. You should not you should trust me."
Floating over towards Anders.
Okay. All right.
What do you do when the exterminator is late?
Okay. Your sensors are actually picking up something odd. Moisture or something. There seems to be a lot of condensation around you. Give me a perception check.
T-ray emitter. I'm going to find that cloud, because wherever it is, 32 out of 45.
Okay. There is an odd cloud of moisture around you. Or like, you actually remember what this cloud looks like. You saw it when it disintegrated the scout swarm.
Moving the opposite direction.
It
moving
follows
out of the
you.
Cloud.
It follows you.
Just keep kiting it.
Yeah. That's
I am the
basically-
guardian. I would give you truth and knowledge that my species has won. You must kill the saboteur, or put him in the interface so that he can be. So we can determine if he is the saboteur or not. The interface. Connect him to the interface, and we will know the truth for sure. So what are you two doing while this is going?
What's it saying?
All right. Well, actually, we're going to do this round by round. So Tom,
what's it
gonna...
saying? I know.
Yeah.
It's like I disconnected.
Yeah. So they've been staring at each other. Then they've been looking at him very carefully, and you've heard what they've said.
So I've heard what they said.
Yeah, you've also the alien has jumped down, and nobody has attacked it yet.
But I heard that like put it in the interface.
Yes, it's speaking
So how
to
did it
actually.
get behind? Like
He was above.
He was above, and he just jumped down, and you guys didn't attack it.
I didn't have like a wall to my back or anything like that. I
You're in the
just
middle of
went
the
out
room, like this is by the dais, like in the center of the room.
Okay.
Wait.
I thought I
Remember
was,
what
like,
that? Wait,
taking cover
remember what
around
that
it.
message said?
No, you're fine. It's you
Hey,
trust.
remember what that message said? It said
probably
it
wouldn't
stole
have
our
done
minds. That's what this thing's trying to do.
All right, that's all you can say. All right, for this round, Bill, what are you going to do?
Gerard's gone drooly, hasn't he?
Yeah, I'm mental spitting right
Yeah.
Yeah, Spambot's busy doing that. It's trying to. It's false flagging. Divide and conquer.
Okay, that's what you say. All right, David, what are you going to do?
Beam spam activated.
Are you going to actually do something?
Well, keep kiting the poison mist.
It's following you at speed. It
Yeah.
matches your speed.
All right.
So you're in it regardless of where you go. As it's following you.
Is there any way to evade it at all? Or am I basically just dead man walking?
You don't know. It's an alien technology. You don't know what it does, what it's capable of. You're following it at your normal
Just
speed.
keep moving.
Well, if it's following me at normal speed,
Yeah.
here's what I'm going to do.
All right, what is your action?
Activate every single seeker that I have got,
Okay.
and kamikaze the big bug in the middle. Because if I'm going to die,
Okay.
I'm going to try to take it with me.
All right, that's starting combat. So we're going to roll initiative. For some reason, it knows you turn hostile because it's in its tag.
Hey,
With it.
it started it.
Well,
And he's still tag netted into us.
yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be a fun combat.
And just keep spamming them with error.
All right. Let's see.
Wait.
You just the 10.
Yeah.
According to this initiative, 80, 110.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's
I'm fine with going
sorry,
last.
that's the old version.
Divide by 10.
For once.
Yeah, it's
And
just
then-
so it's
So that we-
8.
Then you're not going first.
Yeah.
Well, I do have speed, so that would be.
Well,
11.
speed. Everyone does one action, then people from other speed
That's
get
not
attacked
right.
again.
Yeah.
So what is your initiative bonus? So it'd be 8.
15.
Okay, 15. All right.
Well, what's your parentheticals?
My parenthetical here
What have you got that activates it?
reflex booster.
I'll kill it with fire.
Anyways,
Is that always on?
reflex booster's on, but that just gives you more speed, and it gives you a higher initiative bonus. I don't think
Then it
Okay,
would
so
be,
that would probably be the
plug it into
parenthetical.
pneumatic.
Well, no, that might be from
It's
Minerva.
all
or
right.
something
It's
like
got
that.
a lot of
Yeah,
problems.
yeah.
Anyways.
Actually, I'm like
Aaron-
11. 13.
13?
It's got a lot of broken problems. 8.
8. Tom.
15.
Just the
15.
reflex booster.
Bill.
Probably it. Is my adrenal boost probably going?
Yeah, it's
what
been.
with,
Yeah,
what
it's
with
been.
the
It's
guns
been.
pointed at me?
Yeah,
and
no,
stuff?
that's fair.
16.
16. All right.
Yeah.
You get to 17. I rolled a 10. So, it will. Let's see here. fire an entropy strand at. I will say Tom.
At least roll like a.
If it rolls a 96 or above, it fails, misses.
Well, no, I was saying like roll a d3 or.
Oh no, it's not going to attack you three. Well,
and two.
He's put his weapon down. Tom didn't put his weapon down.
I did.
Neither did.
It's
He got a 96. It actually misses. So aren't you happy?
See, you can
Mildly.
Yes. All right.
do the thing with these guys too. What the hell?
Bill, you're next.
Yep. We'll find then. If it's that kind of party.
Oh,
I'm
also
just
you start
stick my dick
melting
in the
David.
mashed potatoes.
But we'll do that on your initiative.
Things you say in Eclipse days.
It'll melt your armor first, so you have all that armor to get through. you clicked yes. You made your firewall check, and then you said yes. Anyways, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna mess around with aiming, or that stuff. So
Okay.
just oh right, assault rifle.
Full auto. for
Full
damage.
autos plus 30, right?
Plus 30 to hit or plus 3d10 damage.
Yeah, I'll do it for damage.
Okay.
See how this goes.
Your normal range.
Moxie that to a 25.
Did you pick up your gun?
He could pick it. I could say he could kick it up and just
Thanks.
shoot it.
You're cool.
I thought you were just going to drop it. Crap.
Yeah. Either way,
I do
it
something
looks
relatively
cool.
cool.
And he rolls a 52, which barely misses his moxie or his fray. So
Okay.
you hit him with bullets
so-
from gun.
So 3d10
5d10.
for an assault rifle?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
Regular ammo.
Regular ammo. Okay. Let me look it up. Hey, here we go. Kinetic assault rifle -6, -24 altogether.
Okay. And it was the 5d10?
5d10 -24.
Neat.
Or wait.
What?
5d10 -18 because you have a +6 damage.
Oh, okay.
Yes, 30 armor.
Yeah. Do. Math. 6.
He a hoss.
Wow. That was a lot of low numbers.
Did you get through?
12 total.
12 before the
Before 12 on dice.
12 on dice. All right, 1 damage.
Awesome.
He is a hoss, and also you don't know where to shoot him because he is an alien,
Right.
and you have never met one of these things before.
I don't know where his vulnerables are.
All right, David, you are going to lose a shitload of armor as the weaponized metal and polymer bacteria start melting you away. So this will affect your armor before it melts you. So, and also your weapons lock. I'll give that to you before anything. It's hacked your systems. So, let's see here. 10, 20, 24. Your armor goes away. 32 points melts away.
Okay.
So you cannot take direct hostile action against it.
Okay, I'm going to take the indirect hostile action against it that I said I was going to.
Okay.
Float right over to him.
Okay.
So I'm right on top of him and detonate all of my weapons inside me.
Okay.
He locked it. It's like, no, you can't shoot these. Okay, boom.
Okay.
I figure if he is going to melt me, and I have no way to get away from it,
Okay.
I would have gone defensive, but since there's no defensive action here...
Well, you could try running away, but yeah.
Well, I tried running away, and you said that it was keeping...
It was
pace
following
with me
you
no
while
matter
you were
where I
staying
went.
there, but like, yeah. Well, that's true. Yeah.
I was kiting it around the room, and it was still on top.
Kiting it around the room.
You didn't leave the room.
Yeah. Anyways, you made your choice. It figures out what you're going to do, and it tries to detonate them before you get right up to it. So you will be able to detonate, though, and actually hurt it. So first, let's see if it'll fray. Frayed half. It does frayed half. So I will say, with your missiles, you can inflict one standard seeker missile on him. It will not get armor, though.
Go heap.
The rest of you need to make fray checks, though. You get to make
Let
it
him
a
have
full.
a heap.
Yeah. Do you have
He
heat?
said he had switched over to all these groups.
Made it.
Yeah.
What am I rolling?
Frank,
So what's
and
the damage
standard.
on a heap?
A heap is 3d10 plus
Sorry,
12.
screw this. You have backups.
So
Okay.
So 22 total?
But really,
22
none of us
Okay.
should have access to
It still has armor, but you actually inflict damage
None
on
of us
it.
should
You
have
actually
access to
wounded.
this gas.
All right.
I thought you just said without armor.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Bad.
What the hell, Ross?
Sorry, jeez. All right, it's wounded.
This is horrible.
All right, did anybody fail their fray check?
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
All right, you both take 22 damage as well. This is kinetic, so it's energy because it's a heat.
Oh, so
It's minus 8 AP, so your armor's reduced by 8 for this attack.
Okay, so
Energy is first, so what is your armor?
16. So,
So 8.
So 14 damage remains.
Yeah, so you take 14 damage.
20 minus.
Can you use Moxie to reroll a damage?
Wait a minute. How much was it
No,
total
it's still got
damage?
1 point.
22.
22. So I take 2.
All right, you get 20 energy? Or 28
I had
energy?
28.
Yeah, all right,
Oh.
yeah.
That would do
It was
it.
awesome. All right.
I should have had
That's why
higher, but
Gerard
I...
doesn't take off his armor.
Exactly. Now you know.
Wow.
Like, I had 39 on the original Gerard.
All right, and David is exploded.
Oh, he exploded.
Did he hurt the
and
guy a
you're-
lot?
Yeah, huh?
Did he hurt the guy a lot and make like a hole?
He did.
Poke it in the hole.
It bleeds. We can kill it. You can.
True story.
But David, including his cortical stack, it is totally gone. There is literally nothing left. So that was a
It's okay.
15.
You probably got one
Jason,
over
you're at
this.
a 15.
I'm at 15 as well.
Oh, sorry, Tom, you're at a 15. Sorry.
I have a.
And you're not compromised by it. So you
I have
can take-
I have an SMG rail gun with
Okay.
armor piercing rounds.
Okay.
What's the armor piercing do?
It increases the armor piercing value of it. Kinetic submachine gun has minus 5 AP.
Full
Armor
auto,
piercing
5
increases that to a minus 10. Or to a minus 5, so it's a minus 10 AP. So you would only
Lose all
be
of the
doing 2d10 minus 15 damage instead of 2d10 minus 30 damage.
Wow.
It's 30 armor. It is a fucking hoss, and it's
Well,
alien physiology.
full auto.
You don't know how your weapons aren't designed to kill things like this.
Full auto.
All right, 3d plus 3d10 damage. Roll it.
I have an 85 to hit.
All right. All right, you would hit. Let's see if
But
he dodges.
he's totally gonna dodge this.
He might. It's a 13. So it beats that.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
How many D10 was that again?
No, it beats that. It
Ties go to defender, remember?
ties go to defense.
Do you have a Moxie left?
I spent 3. I do have one more.
Okay,
You could upgrade it.
Upgrade to a crit.
I'll upgrade it to a crit too.
He can do that too.
It's a big villain. It has Moxie too.
Lame.
Save the crit.
Yeah.
All
Save
right.
the crit.
Anyways, but you already spent
Save
it.
it for something
You spent one of its Moxie, so that's good. Anyways. Hey, it missed you. Let's see here. Who's next? Jason, you're at 8. Aaron's at a 13.
Yes.
You cannot take direct hostile action against it.
So,
Your weapon systems disable themselves as soon as you point anywhere near it.
so
David found a workaround.
Shoot the roof.
this is wrong.
He did.
This is wrong. This is
There's a lot of information there. Actually, you two give me will times 3 saves.
okay.
You're having a bad time. Attacking at something not being too fun for you right now.
Yeah, 50 out of 60.
All right.
27 out of 60. Yes.
All right, you both take 1 lucidity.
I'm
I'm getting slight headaches. You're not sure where those are coming from.
My brain is too full.
Yeah. There's so much knowledge here.
So there's knowledge up here, but I know this thing is. It's like it doesn't respond to what I know from my. That's like my XP and my memory, which is weird. So at this point, I'm going to pop an AR illusion on it.
Okay.
Since that's not direct. That.
All right, what's the AR illusion?
So
5 more spam bots just rolled in.
actually, yeah, it's like spam meme overload,
Okay.
which brings it back up, seeing that it was repairing itself from the mist. So
Okay. It perpetuates throughout the attack night. Both of you also see those. So,
but I know what it is. So
well, they're still visually there.
Yes.
You cannot see anything. It is a minus. With 5 of them, that's a minus 50 to perception checks. You were blinded essentially by a horde of moving spam bots. So
how you backed up your stack today? I had Billy Mays for Forevercast.
let's see here.
See, David, you can keep making.
Jason, you're at 8, right? So it's your turn.
I see lots of spam bots.
You do see lots of spam bots.
Insect
Some
some
jerk just turned on AR illusions that flooded the TACnet, so you're not sure what's going on.
But they're all like floating at like our level.
You could
right?
disconnect.
Yeah. You could try to disconnect.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, it doesn't work.
I didn't figure.
You could rip out your mesh inserts.
Oh.
Bartleby had to do that, or the one of the games, or the salvage game.
Yeah. Gerard.
Yeah.
All right,
Totally a Gerard thing. I've got the claws.
all right. Like a boss. All right, inflict claw damage on yourself. No armor, obviously. It would defeat the purpose of doing that.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. So, inflict that damage. Take that damage. Did you take? Well, you didn't have to roll. You just could inflict damage. You could hit yourself.
I was about to say, you want me to roll? Like
I said roll damage.
You know where it is.
Yeah. All right. Did you roll damage and put it on yourself? How much damage did you inflict on yourself?
Why can't I find my head? It's
like,
around here somewhere.
I need to roll the damage? That's what I was going to roll.
Yeah. Not roll the hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, okay.
You didn't need to roll a hit.
You're cutting yourself open.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
So it was like 8 damage.
Okay, so you inflict 8 damage on yourself. You grab a hold of the mesh insert. Give me sometimes 3. Ripping it out really fucking hurts, even for you.
Yeah, not a problem.
All right, yeah, no, like a
I
boss.
have a 90.
All right, Tag Knight goes dark. You no longer see the AR illusions.
For you. And you can do things to hurt it now.
Well, actually, you're going to lose your next action. You're stunned as you're. Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
You should get a shot on it, though, since it looks confused, hopefully.
I do have.
It's slightly disoriented.
I do have
yeah.
speed.
It has speed as well. So that's everyone's speed 1 action. Speed 2, it acts again. Yes, it is a jerk. It is going to shoot down again.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
In fairness,
You are the most dangerous person to it right now.
Yeah, whatever.
once the, death
38.
blew itself up on him.
No.
Yeah, that hit. 13 plus 8, 21 damage.
Jesus.
How much durability do you have?
45.
Okay.
So that's 29 I've taken.
No, that's your death rating. Your durability's 30.
So I've taken 29 out of 30.
Okay, give me a sometimes 3 roll.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a 1. All right, give me another one. All right, you are knocked down. Your tendons and cartilage just cut out from underneath you. You flop to the ground. This is basically the knockdown. It's not excessive force, but like holy shit, you're really in a lot of pain.
Like I'm anytime now.
All right. So that was its second action. Bill, you're next.
I don't have a speed 2.
Oh, you
there's
don't.
no
What's that,
spam
Gerard?
bots.
So,
I've got speed too.
But I
David is
can't
dead.
Hurting.
Tom is next. Do you have speed too?
I have mental speed. I don't have physical speed.
so it's just Gerard. So.
You can aim, so you can get a plus 30 hit on your next attack roll. That's what you do. I assume you're like probably overcome some of those physical penalties, wound penalties, because pain.
All the pain.
Aaron, what about you? You have mental speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I have mental speed, yes. So.
All right. Yeah. You can't really do anything else. You can make a mental action, so you could try and hack it back if you wanted to. Minus 50, but why not?
I have 80 on InfoSec, so
Yeah.
and I also do have a whole lot of things. So with it comes.
Well, there's 2 things you do. You could hack directly against with a minus 50, or you could investigate the system to see the interface system to see if there are any other options available to you, which would be a standard InfoSec check.
InfoSec check. And in that case, since I have machine intuition on
Or bad.
the with S plus 10, can I use that to basically counteract one of the that's like negatives on it?
Those are the only 2 things you can do.
Okay. Well, I'm going to see about basically counteracting it. So
You're directly hacking with a negative 50, or are you going to investigate the other options?
Investigate the other options.
All right.
Stand by it.
Standard?
Investigation.
Yeah. Well, no,
Well,
InfoSec.
if you're
InfoSec.
facing destruction no matter what.
Yes, 47 out of 80. Yeah.
You do see there's one other option you could do, which you can recognize it is a purge command. Purge all connected systems, which would affect you as well. But go big or go home if you want to.
I have
Big.
Damn heroes.
That's like operational security standards are paramount. So
You're going to do it?
yes,
You don't have to roll, you just choose to do it.
purge.
All right.
Click.
You're deleted. Your character is wiped out. It slumps over. It loses its next action. As it is a technomorph, biomorph. So you guys, let's see.
My brothers will go on.
Yeah, you'll be restored from whoever survives. Let's see. Did anybody else have speed? So it loses its action. Gerard? Did you have speed 3?
I don't have speed 3.
Okay.
I've only got like Neurochem 1.
All right.
Ceratopsies.
Yeah, it staggers awake.
No, it doesn't.
But I have
It
mental
already
speed.
took its speed 2 action. That was his speed 2 action.
Yeah,
it
it has
loses
speed-
it has
look.
speed fucking 3.
Yes.
Do I have?
Well, for fuck's sake.
It's an alien.
You can get
yeah.
speed 4
I have
as
mental
a standard character. Do you?
Yeah. Can I use mental?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it also takes damage.
Because I'm figuring my speed 2 is all fucked up from I can't move.
Yeah. Yeah, you can think really fast. You can aim, for example.
All right.
In fact, as you're
Yeah.
watching it in slow motion, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
there's the part where I shoot it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You get a plus 30 hit. It spends its action rebooting itself. So it will not attack anyone, but it will move to cover. That is what it's doing.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just checking.
Yes. So that was its first action on round 3.
Nobody has.
Speed 3.
Nobody
yeah.
has.
Yeah, you can get up to speed 4 as a
Round 2.
normal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's round 2. Characters can get up to speed 4 normally.
Yeah.
All right. So Bill, you're next. What are you
The
going to
first
do?
round.
We're covered.
First contacts are a bitch.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I bring you love.
Yeah.
Where the net result of cover is equal to what?
Negative 10.
Don't run.
All right. And called shots are at minus 30.
Yes.
And you have to have an excellent margin of success.
Yes. Otherwise, it's just a normal hit.
Okay.
So it's a 30 or above after a minus 40.
And can you do anything with Moxie to upgrade a non-critical
Yes.
success? Okay, so a critical is automatically an excellent success?
Yes.
All right. In that case, full auto. Called shot armor piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You figure
And
out one of the
net
bits that
minus
might.
10. Yeah.
It's bleeding or there's some sort of goo coming from it. Yeah.
There's a big gaping hole on the side where there was an explosion. Maybe
Yeah.
that's a weak spot now.
Critical.
Okay. Well, it can roll a critical to fray. So let's see if it frays. No, it does not.
Okay.
It does have one moxie, though. But, whatever.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So what's the result of actually rolling?
Actually, I'll say Aaron's purging system destroyed its last moxie, too. So.
Yay! Okay, so my damage is AP, and do I get anything else for
If you
just flat out
upgraded it, it's
rolling?
armored. Criticals are armor defeating, so you don't have to
Yeah.
worry about armor. So it's just
Okay, but for actually rolling a critical, what's the
it's plus
benefit?
5 damage. If
Okay.
it's yeah.
So the full
So
auto
5d10.
no, I didn't take it for extra damage. I
Oh,
took
okay,
it
take
for-
it. Okay, so you're using kinetic.
Yeah.
Well, you're
assault
making
rifle.
it armor defeating anyway.
2d10 plus 11.
All right. That's net of the critical.
Yeah, that's the roll, and it doesn't have any armor.
That's a lot better this time. 21.
21.
Armor defeating.
All right.
Armor
It is
defeating.
heavily wounded. In fact, it is barely hanging on.
I want this thing.
Let's see here. David's gone. 15.
I feel like
Tom, what are you gonna do?
Same thing he did.
Okay.
B.A. Baracus on this thing. Eat it.
Which in Eclipse they
What's your wound penalty at? It's got to be like a negative 20 or something.
Yeah, it's
Machines
actually
work
negative
your
30.
magic.
Okay, negative 30.
And now you're infected with whatever.
So you're aiming negates that.
So I still have 85.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Come on, you. How about if you gave me a 5? I would love you so much.
Yeah.
58.
Unless it rolls a critical, it's pretty much dead. No, it doesn't roll critical. Can't dodge it. So,
All right.
you tear it apart.
Once again, that's 2d10 plus 5. Right.
Okay.
Tom is popular tonight.
13 plus
Nice.
18.
Oh wait, you weren't doing armor.
I have armor-piercing rounds.
Oh wait, so yeah, you do at least 1 point of damage to it, so you only have 1 hit point left.
Okay.
So actually, that makes sense. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah. Okay. The three of you are standing there, heavily wounded, bleeding.
I've got 1 durability left.
What's 3 of us?
He's gone.
he purged himself.
Oh, okay.
Stack and all. So.
Yeah, the robot just slumped
here.
over.
You've got the nano bandages. Those are actually...
You've got do it with a paramedic.
You realize you're compromised. You don't know what damage it did to you.
Yeah.
Nope. I can't roll.
It can't send commands to you though,
your
so
life.
that's good because you can't get any commands now because your mesh inserts are gone.
Yep.
So you're kind of that's really
This
bad.
is going to be a great after-action report.
Yeah. So, but you did see that it had
Can I at
knowledge.
least,
It had a weaponized
Oh, yeah.
version of the solemn virus, is
Octopus
what you think
leaning on you.
it had, or the solemn bacteria, as it just melted his armor off and was going to
I got the
dismantle.
specimen.
You have a fragment of a specimen, but the knowledge is right there in that interface.
And there's actually more of a specimen right here.
Yeah, there's a lot
And
of
here, and some of it over
Really,
there.
a lot
over
of
the
places
place,
in the
really.
room.
Like, Mr. Gerard, sir, like, the interface is what steals minds. Remember that message we got earlier?
You don't know about that, so yeah, this is all an internal monologue for him.
No.
But he's looking at it. Yeah,
Well, I'm reminding him of the message.
He's saying it aloud.
yeah.
I'm saying it.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Well, we had this message.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like, it says, like, it stole their minds. That's what it wanted.
Did some mind taking.
Because I remember the thing said, like, I want you to hook him, or it's either kill him or hook him up to the interface.
So you could find the truth out.
Which is, and taking his mind.
Well, that's just your interpretation of it.
You know,
Yeah.
You just killed a peaceful advanced alien.
And
No.
Sickness, disease.
but wait, no. Categorically not peaceful. That is not what that word means.
Ross, you do know where liars go, right?
Oh.
Congress.
Yeah. Anyway,
There is no Congress now.
what are you going to do? But
Andrews.
Firewall won't
Yes.
want you... I mean, they know about the
Get a
solemn virus.
specimen of the body.
The alien.
Yeah.
All right.
And, sir, your reputation precedes you, but
Astrozoology?
perhaps we should completely purge this place.
Yep, make it.
Yeah, you get biological. Actually, you find out it's not just a biological creature. There are like cybernetic components to it. In what appears
More
to
of
be
a pod.
Well, it appears to be like something like a hard drive or some sort of data storage thing within its central beam.
Yank.
Grab
Yeah.
the stacks.
Yeah.
We already got those.
Yeah.
I snuck
We got
in here and
those.
got those.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna, like,
Wait, we have Delta Cyrock.
You do have Delta Cyrock.
Okay.
Reactivate Delta Cyber.
Yeah, and we'll just have him.
oh,
Yeah,
like,
we can still get the data off
Like-
the.
yay! I'm back
Yeah,
on
your
the
proxy.
line.
What like you have control of the site now, but you realize one thing. You realize is Firewall is never going to let you leave with the solemn bacteria or anything approximating it.
Right.
You know that's their policy. You know.
Right.
The only way you can either get this off is either to kill them and write the report yourself. Which you could easily do by betraying them. Like you would just get free attacks on them. I just let you make free attacks on them for an ambush because they wouldn't expect that. Or you could poison them, or you could have Emily send a message to Emily and have her kill them for you. You know, she could lay a trap for them. You know, sabotage their ghost cycles on the way back. So who knows? Any number of things. Or if you do the firewall thing, yeah.
What's his leverage on her to?
Well, then he kills her, you know, or he just lies to her, says, "Oh, they're compromised. You got to take them out." Operational security. Or you could do the right firewall thing and tell the truth, and like they'll want to they'll quarantine the data and stuff like that, but they'll never let you take it to Earth or anything like that.
Yeah, you're.
Or you could take a little fragment, you know, a little sample, smuggle that in, and hope that that's enough to, you know,
Start
culture
up
a
the
new
chain.
thing. But if you want the whole data, I mean, there can't be any witnesses. Or you have to bring them into the conspiracy, which means you have to trust them with your life. Forever, basically.
Right.
So, you wanted this, Jason. You wanted a Gerard adventure. You wanted to advance your goddamn subplot, so here it is.
On the bright side, there's only 2 left to kill.
Exactly.
Earth is bigger than Gerard.
Well, there's
Earth is bigger than
and
Gerard.
there's Delta Cyrock. So
Earth is bigger than Gerard.
Now the thing is, there are 2 of them, so you get a free ambush action. But like, how are you going to do it? If you're not going to try and talk them into being co-conspirators.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Let's purge this place.
Okay.
I'm going to hand... can you put this demolition thing over here? Can you put this over here?
All right. Give me a demolitions charge.
Kinesics?
He is compromised. I would allow you to make a kinesis check.
oh my god.
Because he was compromised earlier, so yeah.
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 Yeah, I got the demolitions.
All right, give me deception. I'll give you a plus 30 because you make it 2.
I don't,
All
but we are still tack netted.
I flip it.
To what?
37.
37. All right, you believe him.
I do. Does
Yeah.
he?
Do either of you? Yeah. He got a 2, so 37 beats a 2.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All right.
If you have any, do you,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
It's a one shot.
I'm sorry, but you know.
all right. So
Yeah, I set it and say, okay, just push the button to set it for
Yeah.
a certain amount of time so we can get out, but it's going to be directed to like
Yeah.
get them.
You know what? I'm,
Okay, so I push
Specialist
this button.
style.
I'm going to
do you have demolitions?
at base.
You don't have. It's not trained. So yeah, that's it for both your
And
guys.
then I move over.
Give
to
me
like
will
the
times
main
3,
console.
Jason. You're worse than Bartleby. You are officially worse than Bartleby. Never did that to teammates.
No, I don't make it.
All right. 7 lucidity.
Okay.
That's trauma.
Yeah, that's one trauma.
All right. As you're bleeding, as you killed everyone, you're by yourself in Wormwood. You fucking work to continue your own conspiracy. Wheels within wheels. Hey, where would I go? But you were at the after action report. You guys are all restored from backup. You have
Wait, he also
you
has
have
to
a
kill
crow.
Delta Cyrock.
The what?
Oh yeah. I can
He's shut off. There's nothing to do. Like, you just stomp on him or press
Yeah,
delete.
exactly.
You turned him off in the Faraday cage.
Yeah,
It's true.
it is turned off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So no will save.
That's
for that.
okay. That's okay, Aaron. He was already infected. Yay!
Like pray things.
I learned from watching you, Bartleby.
No, you didn't.
This is all you.
This was all you.
We're always short from backup anyway.
Yeah. You're always short from. You all have.
Continuity loss. Yeah.
You all have skulls. You all have bird skulls. You've all saved humanity from X-Stride, according. You all perform admirably.
Wow! Thanks, Proxy Cogburn.
Yeah.
Actually, as I'm leaving, as we leave, it's like, sir, Preston spoke about you. It was an honor to work with you.
Tell him you performed admirably, and you know, you are.
I did not quite anticipate that, but no, I kind of did.
What the? Yeah.
It's me, Ross.
Hey, remember when everyone thought I would be the one to do this?
Yeah, no kidding.
You're welcome. Jason was the guest player.
Would you like to chat with live soffits in your area?
All right. So, chew on that, Crockill. We'll see you guys next time.
What?